your knees. Outlaw paranormal, that's who we are. Tracking down ghosts both near and far.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We decided to come on here tonight and do a little aggravating video, I guess. What you want to call it. Listen, we got some people kicking on here. We got Ryan with us, Ryan, and I believe Bill's back in the background back there.
What's up? I can't see you, man.
Hey, tell us what team you with.
We're with Straight Paranormal out of Marion, Ohio.
Straight Paranormal. If y'all hadn't went and followed them, go follow them. Hey, them boys right there, I gotta say, is one of the best. Well, I gotta say, they are the best paranormal team up in Ohio right now.
Oh wow!
And I mean, everything they'll do, it ain't make believe. They'll get stuff, and it's actually real footage that they're doing, and not trying to make anything up.
Yeah, you might want to let everybody know, man. You're going to be coming up this way, spring, summertime.
That's right.
Yes, we'll be up there joining with them at a location up there with them, and I can't wait. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I can tell them it's going to be in Defiance, Ohio. It's all glaze village, 26 different buildings, and it's all haunted.
Let's see. Oh, I didn't even have the comments on. We got comments.
Uh-oh.
That's Kim.
You're slacking.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. We love you, brother.
Hey, I hadn't been on here in a while, and I kind of forget how to use something when I. Hello, Kim. Hello, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Hello, guys. How y'all doing?
But yeah, go follow Straight Paranormal, because like I said, them boys right there, when they'll go out, I was watching them the other night. It was peppering down snow, and didn't let that snow stop them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh hell no. We're worse than the postman. We don't let no kind of weather stop us.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I was telling somebody the other night. When you go out here ghost hunting, a lot of people think it's a piece of cake going out there and doing the ghost hunting. Oh, I want to become a ghost hunter. There's more to it than this going out trying to find a booger man.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's I'll tell you what, we've had a ball with it, and
yes, Gina, he is slacking.
We've had a ball with it. We've gotten quite a bit of evidence on the spots we've been to. And yeah, it's been kicking up pretty well.
Yeah, y'all been going a lot of different places too, ain't you?
Yeah, we've went to Gill House in Gallion. We went to the Brunella Cottage in Gallion. We've done several cemeteries, a couple of residentials. Can't wait to do other stuff.
Yeah, we got some stuff like you said earlier, teaming up together. Outlaw Paranormal will be back up in the Ohio area.
Oh yeah, couple
and
of
like to get you down here.
Or next year.
Yeah, I'd like to get you down here in some of these different locations we go to too, and see what we can do.
Oh, definitely. I know we plan on coming down there, weather permitting, and nothing goes wrong next year.
What's up? That's Steven. Steven is a guy that works at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. If y'all ain't visit Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, man,
yeah, I know
you gotta put that on your bucket list.
You've been wanting to take us down there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a new location starting at the first of the year. And I don't know if I can tell about it yet or not. I don't want to really say much about it until.
Right.
But it's actually going to be a new location now next to Knoxville. Hey, Stephen, can I tell the name of it? See what? But tell us a little bit about y'all's group.
Oh, you want to talk about that, Bill?
You're more the leader.
No,
on
you're
that.
more the talker.
All right. Well, our group we started here recently. Let me get these headphones. I'm getting double trip off this phone because I'm watching now on my phone too. Yeah, we just started the group here not too long ago with myself and Ryan and James and David and James's daughter. We've been doing a lot of different hops, lots of different places, getting some good information and evidence. Got a lot of good leads. Really got a lot of good leads going. Myself, normally I do a lot of the talking, but yeah, I'm like you are. I'm like you are right now, Jimmy. You haven't done it for a while. I do a show myself on online stream, a radio show for rock and roll, whatever. But I ain't done it in a while, so I'm kind of rusty myself at it. But James and Ryan, they've been doing it longer than I have, as partners more or less on the team. Since I've been down here, I've been in it.
I will tell you, we don't charge. We don't charge anybody.
Yeah, we don't charge anybody. We go looking for the places, but I mean, we don't turn down a good site, but we don't charge anybody neither.
Yes, that's the best thing. That's why we are. We don't charge nobody to come out and investigate. Right. We lose more money than we make. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, that's the truth. But I guess that's the price of the name. Get your name out there. You got to do what you got to do. Start at the bottom and work your way up.
Yes. It's been a rough road for us, and I mean, still a rough road to get your name out there. And
oh yeah.
I mean, these places you go and stuff, it's $1,000 here, $1,500 there, and then your motel, your gas. It's a lot of money come out of your wallet to go to these haunted places.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're one of the most. I guess what I want to say is, where do y'all want to go at the most?
Oh wow!
I personally like to go out to the Moundsville Penitentiary there in Moundsville, West Virginia, or to any of the old asylums. You know what I mean, or hospitals. That's my biggest thing I want to get to.
I would love to go do the Mansfield Reformatory.
Yeah.
I would love to go do the Trans-Allegheny.
Yep. What's that one down in Indiana?
Yeah, Trans-Allegheny's good.
Yeah.
And I'm on. We've been to Trans-Allegheny. We've been the old hospital on College Hill, old South Pittsburgh, and old South Pittsburgh Hospital. There's so much stuff you can get down there, and then Ronnie actually bought a new hospital in Harriman. So it'd be opening up at the first of the year. And hey, how you doing, David? But
exactly,
it's gonna be a new location that everybody could go. I don't know what the price is going to be on it, but it is going to be a new location that Ronnie from Old South Pittsburgh have purchased.
Right.
And so, and yes, the Shrine's a real good place.
Yeah, I know you wanted to come down to the Shrine with you next year. I know we were wanting to do Old South Pittsburgh with you guys next year.
I know I'd like to get the Moundsville Penitentiary of West Virginia for the simple fact I used to live right there in Moundsville, and it wasn't too far from the penitentiary, the old penitentiary.
Yes.
They still do mock riots and things there, but it is highly haunted, and I can't wait. I want to get in there to do it. You just walk around the walls, outside the walls, and just you get that vibe. You get goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's like you that electricity makes you just want to climb the wall instead of climbing to get out. You want to climb to get in. That's how bad I want to get into that place.
Well, if y'all ain't looked it up, y'all need to look up Brushy Mountain State Prison. That's here in Tennessee, down in Morgan County.
Yeah.
And it's actually a real good place to go. And the name of the it's shaped as a cross. The prison is from the top, and the name of the prison was End of the Line.
Oh, nice.
They said once you got in it, you never got out.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be one of the worst prisons in the United States. And
I can't wait
James Earl Ray was in that prison.
Yeah, I know. Gina, I've been seeing Gina up on here.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I like to do with you guys, and I know we're more than yeah.
We're more than willing.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like to me, y'all up in Ohio, y'all kicking some ass up there in Ohio and taking names. I mean, you getting it done.
Well, we
trying.
just got done Saturday doing Belleville Opera House.
Yeah.
And cemetery, yes. That was during the snowfall.
Yeah, I cut it on. I was watching. I was like, man, is that rain or snow?
It was snow and sleet at the same time.
Yeah, I seen you hop on there while I was doing my live streams on both sites. I love it when y'all come up there because, y'all promote the hell out of us and we promote the hell out of you, like you said earlier, word of mouth goes a long way. No matter how long or how short you've been doing this. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for the faint of heart, but if you got the gumption and the know-how, it can open up a big new world to you. And
that's like us. Last year we was doing a couple different we was doing that TV show last year, and there wasn't so much footage of us doing ghost hunting. But what they didn't realize, you could be out ghost hunting for 10 hours and get 10 minutes of good footage.
Or you could go for 8 to 10 hours and get nothing, but yet you could be at a spot like, for instance, out the Crawberry Bridge. We wasn't out there more than an hour and I already had a full apparition coming up with the mother carrying her baby. I caught that on film. That was on my first sight out with these guys.
Yep.
I mean, like the TV crews that goes out here and film some of these on TV and stuff, they're probably in that building probably all week long recording just to get enough to put an hour show on. And we go out here one night trying to get enough for an hour show. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Because you sitting in a dark room for 2 hours and got a spirit box, a K2, ring pod, whatever going, you might not even get crap off that thing unless you get up there with your cell phone and start trying to fake some stuff.
Yeah. Steven, you said you'd love to have you, huh? The OSPH?
Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah,
it's like with us, we have no problem explaining to if we're going to someplace and they want to know how we do it, how we use certain instruments we have, what have you. We're not shy about explaining it or letting them check it out or letting them try it and see what they get themselves, because the proof's in the pudding. It's like up here at the Opera House, the young lady that was there with us, she she wanted to try out the my sticks, and she loved it. And then she started hearing things on the speakers. She loved that, and she was just so in tune with it.
She's intrigued.
She was highly intrigued with it. She's like, anytime you guys go out and you want some more connections, let me know. If I get them, I'm sending them your way if I can go with you. And that makes us feel good. It's showing it and they explain it to her that we ain't got nothing to hide. This is what we have. This is what we use, and this is how we do it. And this is what each one of us, the gift that each one of us has as an individual, and then as a whole, as a team, that all comes together, and that right there is enough. You know, I mean, you can't get any better forward, more forward than that.
Yeah. It's like when we, what's up, Diamond Jim? And that's like us when we went to Beattiesville. They had us come up there. We was up there with the Moonshiners in a festival, and we was doing a being up there. Gina and Raven and Jeff and I. Gina and Raven got up there and talked and showed more of the equipment and showed people how to use their equipment, explained to them, and passed it around and told some stories about what we done and asked different people if they believed in spirits and stuff. Some did, but some actually didn't believe in the spirits, but when they walked out of that place, they did.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So,
yeah, I mean, I just got my SLS camera, and first time using it on our investigation was just this past Saturday.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Had a
My
blast.
buddy Jim said his son seen a shadow in the backyard a couple nights ago. That's one of my buddies, Diamond Jim. And now we got the camera too, like that. A lot of times we don't pull it out, but sometimes here lately, the last few investigations we've been on, it's hard to use all the equipment that you got.
Yes.
But it's better to have more than not enough.
Yes. And Gina, she likes playing with the SLL camera, and her and Raven does. And
yeah, I mean,
so
all paranormal groups should stick together.
yes.
I don't care.
Well, you got too many people trying to cut
not.
too many people. That's Trish. That's Miss Trish. That's Marge's daughter, Marge in charge.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got too many people thinking they'll go get too big too quick and wants to cut other people's throats.
Yeah, there is people like that. There's several. Like I said, we're offering you guys to come up to Defiance next year. The people that own that place are also paranormal investigators as well. And we even told them that they're more welcome to investigate with us.
Oh, God, yeah.
He said he's never been asked that.
Well, that's what we do. I mean, with Stephen down at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. Stephen there a lot of time for the night tours when we go down there. But if they want to investigate with us, hey, come join us. We'd love to have, because the way I look at it, we out here, we trying to find stuff out about the spirit world. If we don't stick together and share information with each other, how we gonna find this shit out?
Exactly.
And so, I mean, I assume to help each other out. If you call me and say, "Hey, Jimmy, I got this picture," or I call you and say, "Ryan, I want you to look at this. What do you think about it?" And Diane, this woman right there, she's a good woman.
Yep.
Her house has actually been on TV before. We went up to her house, and she can tell you. And I mean, Diane had a lot of stuff going on at her house, and she's a very good woman.
We did have a residential, a good friend of mine. His girlfriend decided to play with a Ouija board. Wasn't a good thing. He tried to close it, but once someone opens a Ouija board, they close a Ouija board. Same person. Sorry, it caused a lot of issues to where the homeowner did not want to sleep in his own house. He slept in the garage. It was really, really hectic, but we got it settled down and taken care of, and he's back to normal. Even his 3-year-old son is back to normal.
Stephen said Jimmy have a hell of a hook. What he's talking about there, we was down Old South Pittsburgh. I knew it was going to happen. I mean, every once in a while, you got to cut up and have fun.
Exactly.
Because it gets boring some nights when you just going around. But Lori, she brought her mask with her, and I knew what she was gonna do.
Right.
Stupid me fell for it. Me and Steven, we heard something, so we took off down the hallway, and I was like, "Man, it's coming from this room right here."
Yeah.
As soon as I went in there, she jumped out at me with that mask on.
No.
And I had the flashlight in this hand, shining the flashlight like this, and I come backed up with my left hand and punched it right in the nose. But so
Just to let you know, I just put on my Facebook page that Outlaw Paranormal is live right now on Facebook Live. They got myself and Ryan from Straight Paranormal on here doing a live feed with them to come on up and check us out, man. So you might get a pop up on that.
Yep. Let's see here.
Oh, Gina, I saw something the other day. What was it, Jim? It was. You were showing me, what was it, yesterday? We were talking about the full spectrum cameras.
Yeah.
And you showed me what you saw on the full spectrum. That was pretty wicked. I like that.
Oh, and I am picking up one. I'm picking up one of the cameras that I showed you. I'm going to try to get it from here, hopefully this weekend.
Let's see. I don't know if I can bring that up. Let me see if I got that here. Let me see. Download. I don't know if I got it. I know I got it on my camera. On my computer. But I don't know what file I got it in.
Right.
And actually, you can actually see the woman. Let's see, pictures.
I saw it yesterday.
Right here.
Yeah, so that's like the pictures we got from Crybaby Bridge is posted on our Straight Paranormal site, where you can see the apparition of the mother and the baby coming up from the creek that I took on my camera. We had to download and put it on our page.
Yeah, and this right here is loading right now. Okay, yeah. Let's see. See if y'all can see this woman. Looked over in the left-hand side. This was actually down in Cott County, Tennessee. I'm gonna show you. Everybody look on the left-hand side. I'm going to show it again. You see the woman coming into the screen on the left-hand side. Towards the end of the video. It's towards the end of the video. You see her right now. Well, it cut off. But you
can just make out coming in.
Yeah.
And then we actually got this down. What's that first name? You can see that orb going down to the ground. Did y'all see that one?
But they didn't list this as a dog.
Did y'all see that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me cut the chat back on here. Hello.
I hear you, bro.
We hear you, brother.
Yeah, David said hello. Hello, David. It's on. But we got a lot of good footage that we still hadn't even brought out yet. And Straight Paranormal, like I said, we got a lot of stuff we want to do with them. And yeah, right over top of the headstone.
Yep.
And let me play it one more time. Let me go back in here and play this one more time for the people. Yeah. What's that? First name?
Monroe Killian.
Yeah. See it falling right down to the ground.
See, I found K.E. and Mary, but they didn't list this as a dog.
What is that about?
What's that?
What's about the coconut at the shrine? Don't touch it. What's that about?
No.
No.
That's a long story. Chris, one of the guys that helps down at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, was in the room with the coconut with all the haunted items. He accidentally bumped into the coconut. And after he done that, he had stuff started happening to him at home and different things. And he believed he kind of upset the coconut by bumping into him.
Oh,
Hello, Michael. But
Jim, how you doing?
and I mean, we got like me. I mean, I got different haunted items or items I collect from different people that say they'll need them removed out of their house, and so I go pick them up. If somebody calls me tonight and say, "Hey, I got a haunted doll, I got a haunted chair, I got this or that, whatever, and I need it gone," I got a room I'm building to put all that stuff in.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, with us, James Warren is the owner of the Straight Paranormal right now. I'm the co-owner, and then we got Bill, Fritz, and David Skaggs, which he's on here, and Bill's on here. So, and Olivia right now. Olivia's still young. She's trying to learn a little bit, but we're trying to teach her as well. And that's James's daughter. And then we might be having a couple other ladies join us. Not really sure yet. We'll see how that goes. Slow. It's slow process, but we'll get it going.
I haven't got any haunted.
Well, it looks like y'all.
What's that?
I said it looks like y'all got a good team and got it going good right now. And
Yep.
like I said earlier, you're doing a lot of going out here, ghost hunt, different location, and what I'm seeing of y'all. I watch your video. I enjoy watching it. I go on there and watch it every time I get a thing. If I ain't doing something, if I ain't ghost hunting myself or out here with the moonshiners. And I mean, y'all kicking ass up there in Ohio. And
Wait,
so, I
I
mean,
want
no
to
longer
give
than y'all.
big thanks though for the information and the for the hints that you give me. That helped me out, brother. I really appreciate that, man. And anything that I can do to return the favor on anything, you just don't hesitate. You just hit me up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And what we was talking about earlier, that's what we need. All of us need to do is try to stick together and help each other out, because like I was telling you the other night when you asked me about the stuff you asked me about, do it the way you feel comfortable in.
Exactly.
Mary says she got that blue chair. She wanted to when you're going to come get it.
Yeah.
What's the story on that there, Mr. Jimmy?
All right, that's my mom. And we was down there.
Mama spoke, you better walk.
And well, I mean, we had a spirit box going, and Mom and Dad bought this chair, and once I brought the chair into the house, they started seeing stuff, feeling stuff there. So I took a spirit box down there, and we was doing a spirit box session, and everything was leading towards that blue chair, and all of a sudden it come across the spirit box, moon. I was like, Mom, you got a picture of a moon in here somewhere? We cut the lights on, started looking around. No. She said, that moonshine hid underneath that chair there. So that's what it was talking about, the moonshine being underneath the chair. So, and I noticed the other day when I was down at her house, she didn't have the blue chair sitting in the hallway anymore. She had it in a back bedroom back there.
Hi, Sherry. But yeah, I mean, too bad we couldn't get James on here. But right now he's probably in bed. He hasn't really been doing well, so. And
Yeah.
plus, he's got to get up early to get his kids
Let's
off
see,
school.
what's this one say?
Hi, Kimberly.
Yeah. We got some YouTube channel videos. If you, I don't know if y'all got a YouTube channel yet or not,
No, we don't.
But I'm working on that.
but if y'all got YouTube, go over there to YouTube and follow and subscribe to Outlaw Paranormal. I just downloaded the new video last night of Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. We got about 7, 8 different good videos on there, but we got more videos on there. But go over there and please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Help get our numbers up. And we actually having a Christmas party the 10th of this month. I'm gonna just tell people that. And instead of going Facebook Live, we going YouTube Live. So you got to go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and there will be a lot of giveaways. So if you ain't on there on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, you ain't eligible to win.
I'll try to be on there, brother. The 9th is going to be the hardest day. Well, one of the hardest days for me this month.
It's the 10th.
I know, but I'm just saying the 9th is going to be the hardest day. So the 10th will probably a little be, we'll see.
Yep. So we go this have our little Christmas party, and we will be giving different things away, and that might be even cash to give away. You never know about us. Last year, I believe we ended up giving. Do what?
I don't want none of that cash. I want some of that shine, and you best be delivering it with the rest of the team.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Our legal label is out. Everything got approved. It's going to start being bottled. And I believe he said it's going to be around Monday when he have it ready. So I'm gonna sell a shirt and you get a bottle free.
So in other words, that first bottle is going to have my name on it saying "Whiskey for Willie," right?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. That's just like Steven right here.
Well, hell,
I tell you what,
moonshine, there better be some sauces there too, son.
man, I use Outlaw barbecue sauce on my bologna sandwiches, on my hot dogs.
So in other words, it's like that other commercial. You put that shit on
everything I eat. It's either got I either got the honey mustard or the barbecue sauce on about everything I eat.
So you're telling me it's just like that commercial. You put that shit on everything, huh?
Put it on everything. Put it on it. I started to say something, but I want to keep this PG. But
I'll keep it that way too. I just wanted to make that reference.
What's up, Jason? But yeah, you know. So but the 10th, if everybody can, please go over and like our page on YouTube. You will have a chance to win some stuff and get free stuff.
I'm already subscribed to your stuff, man. I'm already following.
Hello. But our moonshine will be available to be sold. Like I said, after Monday, it'll be eligible to be sold. And
hey man, at least you guys have done. You guys have worked hard for that stuff.
Yeah, y'all deserve everything, bro. You guys have knocked it out the park being down there on the sites, now with your products. It don't get no better than that, brother. I got to say that straight from the heart.
Oh, wait a minute. I got something to show everybody, so give me 1 minute here.
Oh, that's right.
And actually, while he's doing this, I'm supposed to be getting an email I sent them the wrong email, and I went in there and sent them a different email tonight. And it's American made, that's right. And I sent them an email. We're going to be joining another network. All of our videos, footage that we got, we actually be on another network. Once we sign a contract with this network, I will let everybody know who it is.
All right, Jimmy, you're gonna recognize this, buddy. It's gonna bring back a memory. All right, so here's Ryan.
You know what, Jimmy? You know, I've been talking to you guys for a long time here.
I just got subscribed to y'all's YouTube page.
And you know, I gave you more than I should have, right?
Yep.
I still support it.
That's right.
I still support every bit of it.
Yep. And people tune in, like I said, the 10th. They'll got a chance to get their own.
Yep.
And let me show. While you doing this, you can, if people comment and talk.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I'm kind of scared what you go bring out now.
Right. Well, I'm on your YouTube page right now, by the way.
All right.
I like that.
This is the one I'm gonna bring down here. I'm gonna take this down to Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, and I'm gonna send this one home with Stephen for a couple nights.
Oh yeah.
That's Sally.
Oh yeah.
Biggin will actually tell you, everybody's seen Biggin. Biggin's a big old boy. And her arm, I mean, it's hard to pick up and push down. There's actually a video on her YouTube page. I mean, you can see her arm up like this right here. And I told her to tell everybody bye. And you have to, I mean, you can't just push her arm. You have to grab it and pull it.
Right.
And I told her to tell everybody bye. And she took her arm and pulled it down.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And when I first got her,
Michael, I do believe they do have that.
when I first got her, and her eyes were solid blue, they'll turn white.
Yeah, I see that.
So, and my mom, she could tell you, my mom's neighbor, when I went to pick her up, I stopped at my mom's house. She had a teardrop coming from her eye and landed there on her chin.
Wow.
So that's just one of my little toys I play with. And I mean, I got all kinds of different ones, but Lucy, I don't bring Lucy out too much. She don't like to be on camera. She has 3 dolls now. Terry has 3 dolls now. But so we got 2 tombstones we picked up.
That's what I just told David.
And hang on, Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if I can get this underneath my.
All right, bro.
Hang on. Let me see if I can grab what's underneath here.
We need to do a show and get them on there.
All right.
No, a show. I know. Yeah, we need to get set up. Oh Lord.
Oh, hell.
Bringing out the big guns now.
And I used to have one that was belonged to a serial killer, but it's up at the shrine now. So I had to get rid of it. It just was causing too much trouble.
Hey, David, why don't you put that in the chat there, Bubby?
Yeah. Sherry's like, nope.
But I mean, that's part of being a paranormal investigator. I mean, if somebody got something that needs to be removed,
Here, I'll do it.
what we go do with the stuff. So that's why I'm building my own room down here
Yeah.
to keep the stuff in
All right.
and have it away from other people.
Right. Right.
I don't know yet, Michael.
Here you
I
go.
know
Here
we.
you go, Jimmy. I'm gonna put this in the chat here. David just sent this to me. Now, David's part of our group. He's a good guy. Means well.
Yep.
No, Bridget. No.
That's just like me. I mean, this Ouija board I got, I don't bring it out and play with it. And I just got it just because the dude thought it was causing trouble in his house.
Well, I do have one haunted object in my house. Nobody in this house even knew it was haunted.
Well, Sherry, it don't bother me.
Yeah, I did. You told me about that.
Now, I mean, I got a Cabbage Patch doll over here that's supposed to be meaner than shit. So far, the Cabbage Patch doll ain't done nothing to me. The worst thing that I got in my house right now is a hat that was on a guy when he was in a coffin. He had his hat on, and before they shut the coffin, they took his hat off. And that hat causes more trouble to me than anything I got in the house.
This is what I have.
What?
Yep.
This is a stone animal, and it has a lot of energy coming from it. And I've had it for about 10, 15 years.
I think the only thing I've got that's got any kind of spirit attached to it is my brother's backpack from when he had passed. That's
Now-
the only thing I've got. You know, now it's been 3
I'm
years.
gonna bring something out. I ain't gonna promise. The last time that I'd done something with her, I was sending a video to 2 different people that messed their phones up 2 times. 2 different
All right.
people at the same time. So if something happened, I ain't responsible.
It's the Chucky doll. No, I'm joking.
Is it a picture of my ex-mother-in-law? Because if it is, I don't want to see it. It might scare me tonight.
Well, the last time we had her on camera,
Yes, Jerry, it is armadillo.
last time we had this doll on camera, Kathy texted me. Well, Jeff's wife brought her downstairs where my thing was at, and Kathy texted me and said, I don't believe Lucy's happy because the cameras started flying off in the living room where I had cameras setting up. Those started flying off the table.
Oh,
So
wow.
I told Kathy, I said, come down here and get Lucy, take her back upstairs. And when she come got Lucy, took her back upstairs, she walked by the TV and the TV shut off. But that's Lucy. She got her own bedroom.
I just got to chill.
Ooh,
And
nice.
So,
It's like a playful spirit, like a
well,
Right.
she was supposed to be like a 14-year-old girl that got picked on in school. And on the way home from school, a bunch of boys jumped on her and raped her and killed her.
That's bad.
And so,
I just got weird.
and she's been known to pull people's hair. Brittany's got her hair pulled by her.
Pranks.
And I mean, there for a long time, Kathy was uncomfortable with her being in here in the house. I
Yeah.
mean, she was the first one that I had here. But now, we had Belleton celebration. And we was having people stay out here at the house, a bunch of the moonshiners. So I took her out of her own bedroom and brought her into my bedroom, and she had a fit open. And you could hear a kid going through the house like she was mad. You could see shadows going through the house. But she gets upset very easy. So
Yeah.
She got a right to, though. I mean, after you get beat up and killed and raped and
Exactly.
stuff,
Exactly.
so she
Pranks, like anger pranks, you know what I'm saying?
and I mean, did they bother me? I see them, I feel them, I hear them walking up and down the steps and stuff like that. But am I scared of them? No, I'm more scared of the living than I am the dead.
Exactly. Hey, Jimmy. James is in the chat.
James,
James Warren.
yeah.
He's in the chat. And what's the story you want to tell us, Michael?
Is James the one on your team?
Yeah.
James is the owner of the team, yes.
You want to try to bring him in?
We can try. I don't know if
All right, Tracy.
If he wanted to or whatever, all you have to do is send him that link.
hold on, let me see if it'll work for me.
I have always been real sensitive on seeing and feeling stuff like that. When
All right, James,
I
I
get
sent you something. Let's see if it'll go through.
got a hat somewhere, and I can't find that hat. But no matter where you put that hat at, Ryan, you can set a K2 meter on there, and that son of a gun would peg that K2 meter out.
Oh, I can believe it. I can believe it.
Oh yeah.
I can believe it. Hey, why don't you go upstairs and grab one of our shirts? Grab the one with the white lettering.
Let me show you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I got this. Yeah.
Anybody that's on this chat got any good haunted locations at East Tennessee, North Carolina, Ohio, Kentucky that might want somebody to come and investigate, or got haunted items and stuff? Heck, let us know.
Nothing yet. It should have came in.
Well, I'm going to tell you how I got started in my paranormal, and I'll let Ryan tell you. We all share our story, how we got started. I mean,
Oh, God, yes.
that's a good thing. But how I got started in mine, I was raised at an undenomination church. And the undenomination church, they'll cast out demons, witches, different things. So my mom was always real sensitive to seeing stuff, and
Let's send it to
I
your
was
Facebook
too.
messenger, bub.
Do what?
I was talking to James, sorry.
But I was always real sensitive, and when I was growing up, down here in the East Tennessee area is a Bible Belt place, and when you tell people, "Oh, I think I see a dead people," or "I see this and stuff," they'll look at you like you was crazy. So I've always hid it until we started going out doing paranormal. And then when I started doing paranormal, I seen that there was other people like me that was actually seeing and hearing and feeling this stuff. And so it makes me feel good that I know there's another. We've got a family out here that we can actually call family
Worried about the name.
that doing the same stuff we do. And don't look at you like, hey, he's on some kind of drugs or whatever. He's seeing this crazy shit.
This here's one of ours, our team shirt.
Hold on.
Let's see. Yeah, if y'all ain't got some made up for sale, look them
No,
up.
not
Get some.
yet. We haven't been able to get the money up yet.
Yeah, we're still working on. We got 2 different logos right now. We're still working on getting some funding up to where we can start getting some merch made up to get up for sale. Hopefully, it'll be some shirts, possibly some hats. We're gonna try to get some long sleeves, maybe a couple of hoodies going, but we got to come across the funding for it first. That's what we've been trying to work on.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everybody thinks paranormal is this joke and fun. And,
Yeah.
man, it takes money for everything.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I mean, I hate to see the amount of money that we spent out this year just going booger hunting.
Oh
And,
yeah. It's not
just-
cheap, especially when you're a
and
nonprofit team. You know what I mean?
yes. And I mean, I don't see how me, myself, and I don't see how a team could honestly charge somebody to go in their house and try to cast out a spirit or go booger hunting in that person's house.
There's a difference
I
between
don't see how. I mean,
right. There's a difference between charging and a donation of any kind. If somebody wants to do it, for helping them get answers, if they want to do a donation, that's one thing. But you never ask, and you never, we don't charge. We don't charge and we don't ask. But anything, if some comes across as far as a donation, whatever, it goes right back into the team anyhow for equipment
yeah,
or for travel expenses, or lodging or something.
yeah. Well, see, we don't pay. I mean, we don't charge to do it, but yes, we do have to pay. Like when we go to this location and that location,
Yep.
we had to pay so much out of our own pocket, plus
Yep.
our motel rooms to go these places.
Right. So do
And,
we.
and when we get on YouTube, well, we was actually on Real TV. We done away with Real TV because it was eating us alive. And
Right.
you got to cut and edit all these videos and do all this stuff yourself just to get it on the network. So this new network we done, instead of putting a 4-hour show together, we actually gonna be actually putting like a 30-minute show together one night a week.
Okay.
Let's see. And
I mean, you got to think about it. Less, the old saying is less is more. So the more people get to see you're basically enticing them to watch, which is great because that piques a lot of people's interest.
yeah. Let me see. Let me send it to James there.
That's weird, ain't it?
Yeah. Let's see what Kim said here. I can't see it so little.
Similar story like mine. My family thought I was crazy, sent me away. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people, I mean, paranormal stuff, more of it's coming out now, but back in 10 years ago, uh, 10 years ago, it was drugs. It was you doing witchcraft, you doing this, you doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I seen him a thing. All right, I don't know why, James. It ain't letting you. Are you doing it on your phone or laptop?
He's trying to do it on his phone. I'm the only one
That's
that has a laptop.
Yeah, that's probably. I don't know why it ain't letting on the laptop. I mean, on the phone.
I don't know either. Unless we have to download it on the phone or something. I don't know. Hold on, let me see that.
Yeah.
Let me see
But
here.
so anybody that out here that maybe have a young kid or somebody that's saying, "Hey, I see dead people. I talk to dead people." Don't look at them crazy, because or like, "Hey, this person on drugs." man, they ain't. This stuff is true. I mean, I had a guy call me the other day. I ain't gonna mention no names. He was all Billy Bad Butt and was wanting to know all about our paranormal team, and he wasn't telling me he believed in ghosts. At first, he kind of didn't believe in ghosts. So the more we was talking and talking, he said, "Let me tell you the experience I have." I knew once he opened up to me, he would start telling me more about it, and that's what it took was just him to open up to us.
Now on that app you got there for that StreamYard, is it the Clue or is it just the regular? Just says StreamYard only.
It should be StreamYard only. Let me go on my Facebook here. Mine said StreamYard / I don't know why it ain't letting. Well, hey, James, let me text you right quick. I'm gonna tell you.
It's just StreamYard, I believe. I'm downloading it to my phone to see if that'll work.
Which StreamYard one did you do?
Just regular StreamYard.
I know there's like 3 or 4 of them. That's bottom. And you got that one. Then you got the Lark.
I think so.
Lark diverse.
I think, I don't know. I'm trying.
Let's see.
But I'm not really sure.
That's a real good thing right there, Stephen.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes, because there's a lot of kids that see this stuff that a lot of humans, a lot of grown-up people don't see. And that's like pets. A lot of dogs and cats see stuff that humans don't see.
Yep.
Hang on for just 1 second. Let me minus this down. I'm still here, but let me minus it down.
Which one are you downloading? Both of them?
No, I don't know.
I'm trying to bring James in here if I can.
Right.
Let me go to Facebook. Sorry, everybody. I don't know if y'all can see my ugly face or not while I'm
I don't
doing
want
this.
the StreamYard assistant.
Yeah, I'm uninstalling this one.
Okay. Now, let me minus this down. Bring my StreamYard back up. This is a lot like work. All right. Let me hit it. Bite. Message.
Mobile to stream to go live.
StreamYard live streaming Clue. Okay.
I was about 7, 8 years old when I started having a paranormal thing. Just a lot of stuff happening to me, a whole bunch of deaths in the family. And I just went to, I think it was my grandmother's, my grandmother on my dad's side passed away. And everybody's saying that she was dead. And I was like, no. I was like, Mom, she's sitting right here next to Dad. My mom's like, no, she isn't. She's in the casket. I said, Mom, I was arguing with her for like 10 minutes. So that's when I first started. And I've been doing this since.
Yeah. I think what we need to do, I know you all up in Ohio, and I think it would be a good thing for us to start doing this. We got different people like Michael and different ones coming on here telling about their paranormal thing.
Oh, exactly.
And maybe once a week, if people actually want to get on here and do a podcast with us and tell about the paranormal experience that they'll have, and do like a 30-minute show and have them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Tell us some of the stories that they have, not just about us.
Exactly. Well, let me see if I can do this now. Hold on. try this.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which one you're on here because that link didn't work.
Okay, that one wasn't it.
Yeah, I sent it to him on my other page there, so I don't know if for some reason, I mean, if he has a tablet or whatever, he might go on his tablet.
Oh, I never thought of that.
You on your tablet? Is that the one you just
Hold
tried?
on a second.
See
I'm
that?
only showing all three of them, so I can try them.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out
Oh,
which
there he is. I see him coming in. Hang on, let me add him there.
trying to figure out what Streamlab this is.
Hey, what's happening, fellas?
Hey, what's up, James?
That worked.
Yeah.
Look at that
How you
Which
doing,
one-
James?
I'm still living.
Which link did you send him?
Stream live.
I,
That's the one I got, but for some reason mine didn't work.
Send it to me.
Yep, it was on Stream Live, and I had to close out all my other apps that were open.
Somebody send it to me.
hey, Bridget. But I mean, I think it'd be a killer idea. Maybe start this up once a week, get us on here, and bring a few different people from different areas, and just let them tell us about some of the past stories they'll have.
Oh, exactly.
The only thing I can't see is all the comments.
Are you on your phone or?
Probably have to go to the comment section. That's
Yeah,
right.
I did that.
I try to put them up on the screen when they'll pop up.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out here. It's all new to me.
Hey,
But no,
we
man,
still got people staying with us, so we done good.
I solved the unsolved murder case before from talking to the spirit that died down in Kentucky. I was never at the house where the person got murdered at. And the cops could never find his body. And then I told him to give me a day and I'll help him. And I talked to the spirit that got shot and told him exactly where the body was. And they found him 5 feet from where I told him to look.
Yeah.
6:30.
Yeah, there's a case down here in Greenville that me and one of my good friends is kind of
Trying this. I'm trying to
doing, and according to our dowsing rods and everything that we mess with, I don't want to say much about the case because it's still going, but it's telling us that this person's 5 miles from their house, and it's telling. I done it by myself at first, and then he called me and was like, "Hey man, have you ever tried some dowsing rods and try to ask a question about this case?" And I was like, "Man, that's funny. I just done it last night."
Right,
And he was doing it. So every question that I asked, he asked the same question, and I didn't know, and he got the same answer.
That's
So
cool,
my
man.
fiance started playing with the dowsing rods and asking the question, and she got the same answers. So
Yeah, the cops asked me how I knew.
it's
You
kind
know,
of
where he, yeah, the cops down there in Kentucky asked me how I knew where his body was, and you know, it's kind of hard to tell a police officer, "Hey, man, a spirit came
You're
to
in
you."
your room.
It was just hard for them to believe
No.
that way. But he
Yep.
was shot six times in the back. I gave him the layout of the land and exactly where he was at. And I found him.
Yep. That's kind of what we hoping that will happen with this case right here. And it's this. Let me tag the boy into this. Uh, uh, where's he at? Oh, he's on Facebook. I don't want to tag him.
Yeah, we love to hear experiences from everybody
Oh
on
yeah, definitely.
from what they've experienced. I'm reading some of the comments now. I can see them. But I've been doing this, man. I was probably 10, 11 years old when I realized I could actually see the spirits like I'm seeing the actual living and actually hearing them like they're right there. It kind of flipped me out at first, but then it don't bother me. That pretty much told me, hey, they're wanting help for some reason, or they got a story to tell, and or they want a message to their loved ones. That's why I don't like going to funeral homes sometimes, because I can actually see the person that died, standing right there, saying, hey, give a message to my mom or my dad, and I have to tell them something that only they would know. It's just weird.
Yeah. And I
But
mean, that's kind of
it kind of grew on me.
what got you into doing paranormal, Ryan.
Like I said, I was about 7 years old when I saw my grandmother sitting at her own funeral. And it just intrigued me. And I thought I was scared at first. I was literally scared at first. And um ever since then I just got out of it and started doing this stuff.
Yeah, I invited Ryan and Bill and all them guys to, come over to my team because my old team fell apart. And I wanted to start it up again. I asked them, if they were into the paranormal stuff. They said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Well, we should start a team together and start doing some old urban legends and helping people out that have questions."
Yeah,
And they were all for it.
that means a lot when you can actually help people out and
Yep,
help go in the house and give somebody comfort where they can actually lay in their bed at night and go to sleep.
yep.
Oh,
Give them
exactly.
closure. Yep,
Because I mean, I've seen some teams that goes in people's house and they stirred up and heck, the people
make
had
it
to leave
worse.
and go get a motel.
Yep, they make it 1,000 times worse sometimes.
Yeah,
That's why I always like the sage after I'm done, just so the spirits can calm down and make sure nothing follows me back home.
yep. And see that's like me. I mean, a lot of people think. I mean, I ain't gonna judge nobody's belief because some people. I mean, I can't say this person's wrong. This person. I mean, I'm here to help everybody, and I mean, make it a team thing. But
Yep.
me, when I go into investigation, I do not. I mean, if you go into investigation with me and you want to pray before you go in there, that's fine. But me, I do not want to pray. And yes, I do believe in the Lord, but I do
Yeah.
not want to pray before I go into a place because that feels like I'm putting a shield over top of me from seeing and feeling the stuff I
Yep.
want to see.
Yep. I go in open minded and I don't want to know nothing about what's going on in the house.
Yeah, I might be in a wheelchair, but I can
I
try to
gotta
help out.
restart my computer. I'll be right. Well, I'm gonna try to get on another.
You,
I'm trying to bring my.
you should be able to bring it up still on the long as you in there. You should be able to bring it up twice.
All right, man. I'll be right back.
Okay, but I don't want to say, hey, this person's belief is wrong, whatever. That's what's wrong with the world today. Too many
Oh yeah.
people's judging too many stuff. People get butt hurt over every little thing.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
So,
You say
and
something they don't like, it's all over.
yeah,
There you are. Now I see y'all.
yeah, that's Bill.
Yeah, the wild redneck. What's up, buddy?
Now all we need is David.
Right, right.
David's bros up there on top.
I had to come up here and get on my laptop.
Well,
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna tell
right.
you, a spirit. I mean, when you go into a house, all right, say, I mean, we've been in the houses before, and people's
Mhm.
like, "Hey, the bed sheet's been trying to pull over her head. This right, pillow's been put over her face. Uh, yeah, it's time to get rid of it." I mean, I think that's kind of a bad spirit. And just like the spirits I got at the house here, they ain't bother me. But if one of them try to start hurting me, then it's time to get going.
You want to answer that question, Jimmy, for Sherry? How do you know
That
if a
that
spirit's demonic?
well, that's what I was trying to explain.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's like if she's getting a blanket pulled over her head, getting choked, I mean, getting scratched. I mean,
It's
it's just
numerous.
yeah. So I mean, like Lucy over here. Lucy don't hurt me. She might hurt somebody else. Sally don't hurt me, but I can't tell you. And a lot of times, a bad spirit would try to trick you
Oh,
as
yes.
acting like a kid.
Yep. And they could be
I
flying
see.
stuff off the shelves, scratching you, burning you. There's just all different kinds of ways a spirit can be demonic.
Yes.
Hey, now this is better.
And so, I mean, it's just totally different
Yes.
ways that you can tell it's bad or not. I mean, I've been in the houses before, and as soon as you walk in there, I mean, it takes your breath away.
Yes, just about every spirit drains my energy when I'm contacting with them. When I'm talking to them and they're needing more energy, I tell them they can use my energy and they sure will. They'll drain it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That's
I've
true.
been come home from investigation, and when I first started doing this with our team here, uh, I come home and there was some days I couldn't even get out of bed for 3 or 4 days because I was
Yep.
so drained.
I'm the same way after each investigation I go to, that's I don't know what's what I'm looking for. Very active. The next day I can't even move. I'm just so tired.
Yeah. And,
Gary, the first thing we do, we all wear a cross. No matter where we go, we go on a hunt or investigation, whatever. We always wear a
I
cross
never
to
take it off.
begin with. And I've got mine up there hanging on the wall, and I've always got one on me. We always, I try to do a team prayer before we go in. We sage and do a team prayer afterwards, to ward off anything from following us home and protecting us after the, investigation, and to keep all the spirits at ease and at peace. So there's nothing happening to any of the members or anybody in the facility that we're at. See what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's what we do. We usually try to say a binding prayer after we
Right.
leave places.
Right.
And a lot of these places we go to, like say we go to Old South Pittsburgh or this place and that place and stuff, I myself, I don't think a lot of these spirits wants to leave them places.
No,
They
I think
don't.
you're right.
And because they are getting more attention by people coming in and stuff. I mean, and talking to them, just like say down at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, you got Nellie down there, and if Nellie leaves and goes home with somebody, then where's Nellie gonna be at?
Right.
So
Exactly.
That's right.
I don't think they'll really want to leave and go to these places, but like haunted items. How do these spirits get attached to haunted items? Uh, they could have been in a house, somebody passed away in, they could have been attached to that person. And but as far as taking Lucy into or a baby doll into Old South Pittsburgh or somewhere like that and say, hey, I'm going to transfer that spirit over to this, or this spirit's coming home with me from the jail.
Yes, Kimberly, that's probably a demonic spirit. If it's throwing stuff at you and shattering things, yeah, you probably got some evil demonic spirits that are in your house.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what it sounds like.
Sounds like it to me, too.
Anybody want to answer Sherry's question? How can you protect yourself from it?
Well, I think you and Bill, I mean, like y'all saying, I mean, that's basically what we do too. I mean, when we leave from the place, we say a binding prayer.
Yep.
And now, like I said earlier, before we go into a place, I don't say a prayer. I mean, some people does, but if you in a group with me and you all want to say a prayer, I will sit there and pray with you. But I do not want to be involved in the prayer myself. Because that's just like me going in a war and having a shield up there in front of me.
Right.
I want to go in there. I want to be open-minded and hit it wide open.
Right.
So,
And-
Kimberly, Kim, when you're by yourself, does anything happen to you when you're by yourself? Because she said he's never thrown anything at me just because everybody else that gets close to me.
Where
So
are
there's
you
pretty-
located at, Kim?
She's in Marion.
Oh,
Yeah, we're very good friends with her. She's been telling me some stuff that's been going on at her house here lately, and it's been pretty bad.
yeah. And Kim, I mean, straight paranormal right there. Though a good group. I believe these boys right here trying their best to do right and trying to help them out, help people out. Just,
Thank you, Jim.
I seen a lot of teams that were scared to pop.
Mm-hmm.
And be careful because you could bring somebody in, and when you bring that group in, these groups in, whatever, you might not be able to sleep for 2 months. Have to go get a motel room.
I understand your comment, Kim. Pretty much the spirit that's in the house is trying to protect you, and whoever comes in the house and trying to get close to you does stuff to them, correct?
There's Jimmy, there was one instance that we went to. We went to a private residence, and Ryan and David and went back to it afterwards because we seemed to think that the first time we all went together was that it seemed like the spirit that was there was more intimidating. I guess by the way we was to understand it, that the actual person that was there that's inhabiting that place was a pretty good sized guy, pretty large sized guy, muscular kind of guy. And me, I'm no paperweight, you know what I'm saying? I'm no featherweight, shall I say? I'm a pretty husky guy, and they seem to think that it might have been intimidated. So the second time that it was just Ryan and David, one other person that went, and things was kind of different. You know what I'm saying? I know James and I both was watching from our homes, and the energy was still there, but it just didn't seem as intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Like it was when I was in there, just because of the sheer size of me and from what we now know about the gentleman that we think it is. He was a pretty husky guy himself. That intimidation figure that can go a long way also. So I mean, it don't take much to provoke them. I mean, we don't go and intentionally try to provoke any spirit. That's just not our way.
No.
But we do have some spirits that are intimidated by a team or a person. You know what I'm saying? It could go either direction on how that goes.
Yes. And
Let us know, Kim, if you want us to come over or not, and check it out.
because I got a guy, one of my friends, and his daughter was actually shot, and this other guy was walking in the house to save her, and the guy shot him, and then turned around and shot the girl again, and then turned around and blew his brains out. And he kept on seeing his daughter and was experiencing stuff with his daughter, and he kind of wants us to come up there to Virginia to the house where his daughter got shot at.
You keep freezing, Ryan.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Well, see, that's like when, yeah, you are glitching pretty good.
Tall man, cowboy hat, long dark coat.
Yep.
Sounds like the Hat Man in a way.
That's what I was thinking.
Or a walker.
And, yep, that's my mom, Mary Ricker.
Well, nice to meet you there, Miss Mary.
Why do you think some homes are haunted and some aren't, even if someone died there?
Well,
David should get on soon.
the what, Ryan?
I said David should be getting on here soon.
Okay.
Well, Jimmy, you got the whole team coming up, buddy.
Yeah, bring them on, man. We have a midnight paranormal group.
Yeah, we need to do this a lot.
Yeah. Why? I think that some houses is haunted, and I let each one tell their story. But my opinion is, say, some people might not be ready to cross over to see the light yet.
Yep.
There's
Unfinished business.
a lot of them.
I'm thinking maybe
Yeah.
it was
They
an
don't-
upbringing.
They don't want to leave their loved ones behind.
No,
Maybe-
I'm not.
Maybe it was that upbringing, Okay. I mean, it can be anything residual. You know what I'm saying? It's like my brother.
Yeah.
My brother passed away 3 years. Actually, 3 years ago yesterday. He passed away in the hospital. Do a quick side story here real fast. I'll make it short. After he had passed, my brother and I never did get along real well. But after he had passed, we did talk, we did communicate, we did have our good times and bad times. But when the last time I seen my brother, we was all at the hospital, and when he passed, I remember going to the hospital window, and it was snowing. And when he had passed, I was standing at the window right afterwards, and it stopped snowing. And his ex-girlfriend and his daughter told everybody in the room to be quiet a minute because they heard me standing there talking at the window, talking to somebody, and it was my brother. And finally, I got to see him. I got to actually talk to him for one last time. Is why I felt like he was just standing right next to me. And the funny thing is, though, shortly after, a couple hours later, my niece had her baby in another hospital in another side of town. And little voice came to me in my left ear from the side that my brother always stood on, had his elbow. You know what I'm saying, Jimmy? Somebody gets, they like a big brother, they put their elbow on your shoulder and they push down on it, when you're a kid. That's what my brother used to do. He was 6'7". So he was a tall boy. And he used to always say, when one person gains their wings, another angel is born. And it wasn't but 2 hours after my brother passed, my niece had her baby. And it started snowing again. So, I mean, as far as residual goes, I see my brother all the time. Well, no matter where I'm at, I've got part of his things here with me. And that's just my way of keeping him close and my way of talking, to him. Was it our upbringing? No. It's just the way we was. I think that every incident is different in one way or another. It could be an upbringing. It could be, like I think it was Ryan that said they didn't want to leave their loved ones. James, what did you say? It was the unfinished
unfinished business. And some people don't even know they're dead.
Right.
You know, if they get shot and their spirit jumps out of their body, they don't even know it. Like on Ghosts, you know.
Right.
They don't know they're gone, and then they got unfinished business they got to take care of before they move on.
They're
And then
stuck
some
in that
people just won't
translation.
move on. Yeah, some people just won't go because they want to make sure their family is okay.
Right. It's that transition form.
That's like when my fiance's brother passed away.
Mm-hmm.
My fiance and her nephew was sitting there in the chair. They was crying. And I could see Randy standing in behind Kathy and Al. I could see him standing there. And once he had his hand on their shoulder, and once they quit crying, I could see Randy take off and like he was walking up a set of steps and going up through the ceiling and went away.
Yep.
And you could feel a totally different. I mean, it was just a different feeling in the hospital room.
Right. Like a big weight was taken off.
Yeah,
you pretty much know when a spirit's around because the atmosphere changes.
Oh
And the
yeah.
air changes.
Oh,
Heavy feeling, cold chills, hot chills, sweats, a nervous feeling. Oh yeah. It's different everywhere.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, man.
I mean,
I can't wait to do an
places
investigation with you, Jimmy.
do what?
I can't wait to get on an investigation with you, man. That's gonna be cool.
Oh, I can't either, man. I mean, you just met one of my team, just me. You know, we got a couple more. I say them, and Bad Jeff and Gina, and then you got Raven, and man,
It's gonna be a good time.
Yes, and Kathy, my fiance, she don't go much with us, and Brittany, she don't go much with us. But
you
no
bringing
part of
that
the
old
team.
lady of yours up here into
Talking to Jimmy from out.
Hey, if she can make the trip, she's welcome to go. And
exactly.
it's hard on her staying out doing these things.
Yeah.
The late night.
Yeah.
I done told you, Jim, if y'all come on up, you bring the moonshine and the sauces, and I'll do the cooking on the grills.
Hey, that sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Because like I
bring me some
said,
deer meat.
I don't eat much deer meat. We got a bunch of deer.
Plenty of land. I got plenty of land, man. Top of 10 or whatever.
Yeah, we'll put all the grills in my flat iron grill out there too. We'll just get it all going out there at Jimmy's place.
Yeah, I even got a camper and everything.
Hey, I'll even do the music. I got all my stuff out there from my show that I do. We'll get it all out there. We'll do a big old jamboree out there, buddy.
Hey, while a few people's on here, I want to do this again right quick.
Yeah.
I want to let y'all hear this a sneak peek of this right here. This Blake wrote this song for us, and this is just a quick video of it, and I'm gonna play it right here.
From the fires of hell where they're condemned, feel the air run cold and a rushing breeze. Goosebumps break out and bring you to your knees. Outlaw paranormal, that's who we are. Tracking down ghosts both near and far.
That's badass, man.
Jesus.
The wife wants to say hi. That's my wife.
Hello.
Hi.
So the whole song is on YouTube and on our Facebook, so you can find the whole song on our Facebook, on YouTube, and I can't thank Blake enough for it because I mean he actually took his time and wrote a song for us, and I mean it's a badass song.
Hey, while I got you on here right now, can I get your permission to use that song on some of the other stuff that we're going to be doing, and even on the radio show if I do another stuff? I start doing my show again.
Sounds good to me. Only thing I got a credit on there that got his name. Just give the thanks to Blake and his group.
I'll hook you guys up with all the promotion y'all can get that you would want. Hell, you'll probably get sick of it.
And I mean, that's what we like to do, get the word out there. And I mean, because It's our song, but Blake's the one wrote it and sung it. We allowed to do whatever we want to with it, but we got to give him the credit for it.
Well, you got 2 thumbs up on me, but that's a rocking tune. I love it.
I love that, man.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Let me run in
David,
here and get me a drink right quick. I'll let y'all talk for a minute while I get me a drink.
Oh, go ahead.
What was that,
Shoot,
Ryan?
Jimmy.
We talk enough.
Right?
What was you going to say,
What happened
Ryan?
to David?
I said David's trying to get in here, so
Come on, David. Where you at?
Well, Jimmy might have to send him that link because he sent me the link. I had to add Jimmy.
I
as a
just-
friend.
Yeah, he said.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, tell him what my other Facebook name is, the one that I get on here with, and have him send me a friend request through it, and I send him a link off my other Facebook account.
Can I add him as a friend?
But yeah, this anybody can use it and use
Hey,
the
Jim.
song. Yeah.
My wife wants to know if she can add you as a friend, Jimmy.
Yes, add the Jimmy Ricker one. Add both of them if she wants to.
It might be easier for you just to look me up. Scarlett Warren. I'm the only one.
All right. I'll send you a friend request.
1 T in my name. Everybody's like, I can't find him.
Let's see.
Get your phone.
My phone.
He's sending me a request.
Send me your name on this chat room if you don't care, so I can find you on here.
Yeah, that's the bad part, Jimmy. I can't write no chats. That's what sucks.
I'll hook
Well,
you up, Jimmy.
well-
Hold on. Jimmy,
Hang
I'll
on,
send it to you. I'll send it
Here,
to
here
you.
we go. I think I can do it. See if it went through.
There it is.
Let's see. Okay.
There, I got it sent to you. Help
All
Sonic
right.
usually too.
Because it'll only let me do private chat for some reason.
Well, you can change that.
So I go to chat, and it says comments or private chat.
Comment. You got to hit comments.
Yeah, when I hit on comments, it won't give me an option to write nothing 'cause I'm on my phone. I can only read them.
Okay. Now, if you turn your phone sideways, it might give you.
Let me try that. Nope, now I'm upside down.
All right. Which one is she?
Kimberly sent it to you, and then I sent it to you.
I know, but is it one with a face mask on, or is it one? Oh, here's the one with the 4 mutual friends.
That'd probably
Yep,
be one.
that's her.
Yep.
The one with a face mask on.
Yeah, like, I don't have what I said.
Well, there's one on here right underneath her
got
with the same name.
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah, that's one. Well, you can't see it. See, she got this one.
No, that's not her.
Let me see.
Yeah, I didn't send that one yet. I sent the other one.
Okay. Same name and everything, but it wasn't you.
Let's
Hey,
see.
Jimmy, I got something for you.
Let's see.
Jimmy,
All right, Bridget. All right.
I'm seeing it too.
Can't see it. See, you got this one.
No, that's not her.
Yeah, I didn't send that one yet. I sent that.
Still turn it down.
Which one is that, Ryan? The apple?
It sounds weird. Because you're like saying it, now it's already said. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, Jimmy might have to send David one like he sent me. I had to.
That's
add
what
him
I
as
was.
a friend
I just
request.
told Bridget. I said, send me a friend request on my James page.
Yep, that's how I had to do it.
Yeah, I got him.
I don't know why.
Jim,
It usually comes through.
But anyway, Jimmy, you got anything interesting coming up?
Well, actually, Saturday night we leaving out here and going towards North Carolina to staying with the Moonshine Mamas that night, and then we coming back to Tennessee Sunday night. I'm leaving out going to West Virginia to be in a bunch of us and the Moonshiners and Margin Charge. Go be in a Wade, 2 different videos for Wade Jennings.
Heck yeah.
Oh my Lord.
So,
All right, Jimmy, I gotta do something for you, man. You can kick my butt later. I'm gonna give you a cheers, man.
Oh, dude, you ought to wait. Let me grab mine and I'll do it with you.
Man, I love it.
Oh, see, he get his moonshine out.
About.
well, I can't take my camera in there with me. I was fixing to say, my better half told me the other day, she was like, you don't have to clean this moonshine out of the refrigerator so we can get some groceries in here.
I'll send you my address.
Hey, Ryan, did you happen to smell the stuff I had in my garage? It's been in there about
No.
3 years.
Ooh.
It's very, very, very strong. It's straight clear, and it's been in about 3 years. I made it.
It'll
and
clear your sinuses.
It's very strong. It'll clear your sinuses.
Next time we come out that way, James, I'm going to have to get a shot of that. That'll help me out. You know, I might be walking straight instead of sideways.
You might fall over, Bill.
That might be a blessing.
Our new flavor that's coming out is actually going to be blackberry.
I like.
Oh, you got to send that to us, brother.
I wouldn't mind trying to get up there to the Mansfield Reformatory.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
The thing is, it costs a lot of money to get in there. And
Yeah, I looked it up. It's about $100
to
per
get
person.
in there.
I looked it up. It's about $100 a person, but they want a $500 deposit.
Jeez.
Yes. Hey, David, send one under James Ricker if you can. And once you send it under James Ricker, I will actually go in there and send you the link to this and bring it in there to you so you can join it, because my James Ricker is the one I use mostly on my Outlaw Paranormal thing.
All right, Sherry. We'll see you later.
You be
Good
good,
night.
Sherry. Thanks for coming on. Hope you have a blessed night.
good night, Sherry.
Night, Sherry.
Hey, people don't go to bed yet. You don't ever know what might pop up over here.
You might have to reboot your thing, Ryan. You keep freezing real bad.
So where does
It's
that guy live?
Where you live at again, Jimmy? My wife wants to know.
I live in East Tennessee, down here in a little place they call Greenville, Tennessee.
That's what I thought.
I live
Nick?
about 40.
I could tell you had a
Accent.
accent. I just couldn't figure out where it was from.
Yeah, I live about 45 minutes from Bristol Motor Speedway.
Oh,
I was thinking Georgia, so I'm glad I didn't say Georgia.
No. I mean, well, I can't say nothing bad about them. They'll kick their ass this year in football, but they're kicking everybody's ass. So.
Well, you do know that Michigan got lucky because of the snow. That's how they won.
something.
What do what, Ryan?
Exactly. He's a Michigan fan.
the refs were paid.
He was cutting out on us here.
And the refs were paid for one, and two, I think that I'm a loyal Buckeye fan. I mean, I can turn this around. You'll see every one of the championships on this flag here, but
I
think what it was that their heads got way too big since they beat State. I figured they could just do a walkover like the Wolverines like they did to State. And they got their butts handed to them because their heads got too big for their helmets. On top of the refs being paid off like they was.
and the snow.
Oh, the snow ain't nothing. It's the refs.
That's
what
how
we
it
do
helped.
every time.
That's how it helped them win.
No,
The refs
No,
will
this
make it
ain't
play.
confusing.
they had too much
This
of a
is
big head.
Well, I got to say, Tennessee had one of the best football teams this year
Yeah.
than they've had in a long time.
Ryan left. Where'd you go, Ryan?
He probably had
He
to
probably
reboot.
changing and putting on his other, went back to his other computer or whatever he was doing.
What about those brownies, though?
I don't know.
I'm the.
David's like, yeah, blame
I'm
it on the
surprised.
refs.
I'm just surprised Cincinnati is undefeated right now.
David, that's just wrong.
I might have a lot of haters when I say this. Might have a lot of people that start flipping me off, whatever. But I'm glad to see Alabama get their ass kicked.
Yeah.
I think they'll go get it kicked again.
Well, shit, the way they're talking about Alabama and Ohio State playing in a bowl game.
Yeah, I figure it'd be Alabama and Georgia.
Be one
I
of
don't
them.
know. The way I heard it was that if it goes right, Michigan wins their next game, that it's supposed to be Buckeyes and Ohio in the Rose Bowl. It could happen.
Only thing I want, see somebody kick Alabama's butt again.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be priceless.
So, and if they'll play Georgia, they ain't got a chance.
You see David's post? David said, yeah, blame it on the refs. You guys just suck this year. That's all. It was suck up and buttercups. Well, it only took them 10 years to beat us.
Right?
That's all right, David. You still got time to be converted.
Let me see if I can add David in like this right here. Let me go on to my Facebook page. I'm gonna get David in here one way.
Oh, dude. We need to get Ryan back in there too.
Yeah, because Ryan's a diehard Michigan fan.
Yes, he is.
This is great.
Is this what you've been?
Yeah, man, I can't wait to get you and the team up this way, brother. We can go do some hunts and stuff, man.
For sure.
I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know if y'all ever done it, but Post Town up there. That is a very good place.
I've heard of it, but I ain't been there yet.
Let's see. All right, David, I just accepted that, and I'm gonna send you a link on the StreamYard.
But before you accept it, David, you got to close out of everything else. That's what I had to do.
Let's see. Invite. Message.
Get your butt on here. Send.
Good night, Mary Ricker. Have a nice
Good night, Mom.
Good night, darling.
All right, David, I just sent you a thing through James's page, and you should be able to get it now.
Who's an undercover Ohio State fan, Kim?
David. I told you there's still time to convert him.
Right?
She must be an Alabama fan, ain't she?
It sounds like it.
Bridget, did you see what Bridget said?
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to get him in there, but this is hurting my brain.
That's why I said she must be an Alabama fan.
My phone died.
She's a Buckeye fan.
Oh well, that tells a story too. But
Wait, yeah, bro, I thought you.
Hey, you know
He's
what?
on our
though?
side.
This is what I was.
Jimmy,
This is what I
I
heard.
thought you were my brother, man.
I am, but still,
Now, this is what I've been hearing and reading about. If Michigan beats Iowa, Ohio State and Michigan go to the Rose Bowl.
Ohio State?
Ohio State will go to the Rose Bowl. That's what I've been told. If Michigan beats Iowa.
But if they lose,
Ohio State goes to some other bowl.
Well, at least we're going to some bowl.
instead of the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
Bridget, you don't have a small brain. Your dad made you. He has a small brain.
You just got fat fingers. You can't touch the same button at once.
I sent him a link. I sent him a link through this right here. So I mean, he should be able to get in there and get it. But if not,
Bridget, just tell your dad he has to log out of everything before he accepts what Jimmy sent him. Because that's what I had to do.
Use your pinkies because your thumbs are too big. They keep hitting 2 letters instead of 1. I love you, honey.
Wow, I lost everybody. I can just see myself now. What the heck?
Yeah.
I could only see. There we go. I can only see you. Now I'm seeing. Wow.
Jimmy's messing with it.
I think
You haven't
Jimmy's
even
messing
started
with
drinking
it.
yet, Jimmy.
He is.
You're going to put me in a kaleidoscope, and I'm going to be all screwed up. Wait a minute, dude.
All I see is Bill.
All I see is myself. That ain't pretty. That ain't pretty. I think I need to get me another drink of this to make myself look good.
no.
No.
You guys are awful.
Hang on, hang on, everybody's gonna do it. Hang it, fun.
No, he's gonna go get him. Ryan, you started this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a virgin.
We see him horns holding that halo cockeyed. Hey, Ryan, do this number. Straighten that halo out. There you go.
Man, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it keeps falling over to the left.
Yeah.
Like a Marine. I mean, jarhead, like a sailor.
Which one do I want? Do I want the chocolate milk? Well, this is M&M.
Uh-huh.
Caramel apple. Pineapple upside down.
Ooh.
Oh, snap. I got apple pie.
I love
that pie.
Now, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Hey, Jimmy, that ain't strong enough, dude. It hasn't eaten through that container yet.
This is 110 proof.
It's not strong enough. It ain't ate through that container yet. That's it.
I think mine outside. What was mine outside, babe?
Mine downstairs, my mixes I blended up is 180 and 190.
Oh,
It's probably up to about 190 now.
mine's probably over 190. It's been sitting out there for at least 2 years.
Now this right here is real good. This is M&M.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be coming down there and snatching a bottle, maybe do a shot with you.
I'll be doing more than a shot.
I'll make sure I drive.
Yeah, you might have to because we can't afford no flight tickets. I might have to bring my sleeping bag. I can sleep out there in Jimmy's doghouse.
David was calling me a while ago with my. Oh, there it is. Hang on.
Little blanket. I'll sleep anywhere.
Oh, he hung up on me.
Who?
David?
David,
Yeah.
quit hitting that stamp button and hit that stand one. It's his other thumb. That's what it is. It's his other thumb.
Yep.
Well, he's hitting you up on
Hey.
Facebook. He hit him up on Facebook.
It kept on hanging up on him. Are you trying to do it on a laptop or on your cell phone? Are you getting a notification?
I got the link that you sent me, and it won't let me click on it.
James said that whenever he done his, he had to close out all the apps that he had running to click on it.
I couldn't get on it on my phone, so I came up onto my laptop.
Let me send it to you again under
Your name.
Right. David D.E. All right, I'm sending it to you again.
For the 9th time.
But I had to create a new one on here.
You should got that one just now.
Use your little toe because your fingers are too fat.
Now, when you click on it and it opens up, you have to close out of everything else.
He said
Yes.
when you click on it and it opens up, you have to close out everything else.
Yeah. Because when I got on my laptop, I had to check my microphone, check my camera, and then it joined me right up into it.
Yeah. It should pop up like with earphones and a microphone.
Mm-hmm. That's what mine did, and then I had to go back and close everything out before it opened up.
Do you got a different account on your Chromebook?
Yeah, well, I sent you a friend request on this one.
That's one thing I couldn't look.
Okay, let me see if I got the friend request. You sent it under James Dricker?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
It says I'm a friend with you.
Yeah. Sorry guys, hang on with me just for a few minutes. We trying to get some stuff. Okay, James Ricker, friends. All right, what's your name on it, David? Is that the kid? Okay. Is it the picture of you and a woman?
I don't know why it keeps. I'm on.
Yeah, it's him and his daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, it's him
Yeah.
and Bridget.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is that the one that is on your Chromebook? Okay. The one I ain't got the one on your Chromebook yet.
Yeah, Ryan. By the time we get down, me and you and Jimmy gonna have to do a quick toast to the teams.
Let me try to find it.
Go back to the freezer.
Might as well go get it and be ready.
SCAGGS. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me send you a friend request here. Add friend. That's why. You should got a friend request on your
This is
tablet
a 120, 130 proof right now.
Oh yeah. That's the apples? I thought you got the cherry one.
No, this is the apple one. With a lot of apple.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I taste them in my apple pie.
Well, anyway, I just put this on this live view on a Straight Paranormal.
That's cool. Yeah, the more publicity we get, the better.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to put on my phone. I'm going to put it on Facebook Live right now and have it facing the computer.
Yeah, we're trying to get
on Facebook.
We're trying to get David on here too.
Yeah.
All right.
He might have to use his phone.
If did you accept my friend request I just sent you?
You're going to get you some pudding pie, huh?
Okay.
Pudding's going to get some pudding pie. That's some upside down. I would like to try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
My alarm clock's going off for some reason. I have no clue.
Let me message.
Must be his bedtime.
Must be his bedtime.
Do what?
All right, I'm
It must
sending
be
you
your bedtime.
a message on
Yep.
Facebook right now.
Time for me to take another shot.
You should
Kim said,
receive
"Must
the
be a
message.
man. I've never tried moonshine."
Oh, you
That's
don't know what
pretty
you're
good.
missing.
I ain't never drunk moonshine either.
I don't drink it. It helps me.
Did you get the link I sent you? Okay.
Bridget, it's okay. We understand your brain already hurts.
I believe we might got him in here.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go
Loaded up,
live
he
on
said.
my Facebook right now. I'll have this showing on there.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Hey, what's going on,
Hi,
everybody?
Tracy.
Hey, this is Wild Bill from Straight Paranormal. Oh, yeah. We got a live feed going on right now with our brother from the other mother, Jimmy from Outlaw Paranormal. We got the whole group from Straight Paranormal on here. We got Davey, we got James, Ryan, myself, We got Jimmy from Outlaw. I'm going to flip this around so y'all can sit and watch this and enjoy it too. Now, I also gave everybody aforementioned also a heads up on Facebook that we're on and to follow us on here. So, look it up, follow us, like Outlaw Paranormal, and give us each a thumbs up for Straight Paranormal and Outlaw. Keep watching us. We'll have you all sit in on this and check it out.
I don't see David yet.
I don't either.
I told you,
should have just had to click on that top word, whatever the top one was, and it should brought a pair. It should have brought a pair of earplugs up and then a microphone.
He's probably typing in his name.
Oh, yeah.
With your other
typing
thumb.
in his name.
with your other thumb, David. Your other thumb.
If you made it that far, David, make sure you clear everything out before you go to accept it.
Can you show me through your phone what your tablet looked like? I might be able to help you.
Oh, that's some good moonshine. Well, we got one person so far up on the Facebook Live.
What, your mom?
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Show me.
I know my mom, she's been following us, and I told her to hit you up, Jim.
Oh, well, you don't have to download it. Back out there, click on the link again, and the top up at the top, it says click here, click on that. Or it says click here. Let me make sure.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, the top one, click here. Yeah, or it says click here. Click on the link and don't click on nothing down below it or anything. Click up on the top right hand side kind of.
Scarlett, nice to see you up on here. Thank you for joining us. Wow, Scarlett, it's like you're in two places at once.
All right. She's right by.
We get everything worked out here. Just give us a little bit of time. We're going to let Ryan tell you about the worst time he ever been scared.
No.
Why? You don't want to let people know about them skid marks you had in your bloomers?
I never had no skid marks, man.
Come on, Ryan. Inquiring minds want to know.
Actually, you can tell Jimmy about the church there, James.
Oh, Lord.
Trying to remember. I think the only time I've been scared is here at my house. I don't know if you felt it, Bill and Ryan, but there's a black figured guy, very tall guy.
Yeah.
And he comes and goes here at the house, and he's the only one that's kind of scaring me and flipping me out because I don't know who he is or anything, but I know he's not a good spirit at all.
Yeah.
Hey, John, go ahead.
And I just don't know who he is, and he won't communicate with me at all. He'll just stand there. I can see him. I mean, pretty much everybody in my house can see him, and that's what's the creepy part. Even my kids can see him, and I tried to get rid of him, and I can't, and I just don't know what to do.
I don't know. We might just have to try to.
Hey, James, tell everybody about the church deal with Ryan and I up there.
When we ain't on live feed, we just get on there and
trying to remember
so we can see.
Oh, yeah. I will.
Brunella.
Yep. Let him finish helping David
Okay.
get him on
All
real
right.
quick.
Sounds good. Okay.
Wait,
All
what?
right, David, you be good. See you. Bye-bye. You couldn't get on there. Sorry about that. David can't get on here. But
Oh, he
anyway,
can't?
no.
Nah.
Let's see.
Sorry.
That's all right. He'll be over here.
Ryan, somebody said you were scared.
No.
Well, no, Ryan and Bill got kind of possessed up at the church, but Ryan got the worst part of it. We had about 2 hours left in our investigation, so we decided to go get locked in the church. And we were there about 30 minutes. And I was sitting in the back of the church. David was sitting at the front of the church. And all of a sudden, Ryan just walks up to the front of the church and tells David, get out of my way. You're in my spot.
Hey, Tim, what's up?
And David was like, what are you talking about? I'm in your spot. He said, I'm the bishop. You need to leave. So I go up there and ask Ryan if he's okay. I turn him around and his eyes were like really bright red. His facial expression was totally, totally different. So I'm like, come on, man, we got to get out of here. And then Bill was in the back sitting in one of the benches. He had a Bible in his hand, tears pouring down his face, rocking back and forth. Like, what in the hell's going on? And as soon as they got outside of the church, Ryan just fell right to his knees and was like, what am I doing outside? And we told him what happened. He said, man, the only thing I remember is sitting in the back of the church with you, looking at David. And I'm like, okay, this is some creepy stuff. I've never seen Ryan get possessed by anything.
No,
I've seen Bill get scratched. I still got the picture of that on his side. But like I said, I've never seen Bill, cry before. And like I said, he had some alligator tears going down his face with the Bible open, sitting there praying. And I'm like, nah, man, we gotta go. This church is not good. And it's just some creepy stuff there. I've never been possessed, ever. I've been knocked out before. I think here at the last investigation that we went to, I was upstairs and like what was it called, Ryan? The crawl space or something? Where the light is?
Oh, the projection room?
Yeah, I was up there sitting by myself with my headphones on and my recorder, and I was talking to some woman. And I had some woman come through and kept telling me just to calm down, just relax over and over and over again. And that's the only thing I remember. Next thing I know, I got David slapping me in the face, shaking me, saying, wake up. I'm like, I am awake. What's wrong? He said, no, man, you were passed out. You weren't even with it. I said, I don't remember that at all.
Well, that's like up there at Ronella and the inside up there in the attic where they had all the extra storage and stuff at. They had a little cubby hole at one of the side bay windows there. An alcove window had a bunch of the baby stuff, a couple of cribs, some wooden high chairs, rocking horses, and there was one white rocking horse. As I was up there doing my investigation, I kept hearing this clicking noise. I started walking around through the attic, and here it was, that rocking horse was moving. It rocked a couple of times. It just had me in a daze for a minute. Then I started getting like you're swaying. You know what I'm saying? Like you was on a ship. Rocking side to side is what it felt like. So when I come down, everything was fine.
There's a house over on Chestnut I used to live in. That's a demonic house.
That was Elm Street.
Well, Elm Street. It's very, very haunted to this day. I've seen my wife and my youngest daughter get trapped in a bathroom with the door slammed in front of my face, and the light in the bathroom was flickering on and off like 100 miles an hour. And the girls are in there screaming bloody murder. The wife and the Victoria's in there screaming bloody murder. Let me out, let me out. And then Scarlett gets pushed down the flight of stairs.
Yeah.
It's just some crazy stuff.
And then when we were in the attic,
then when we were in the attic, it was James, me, and my cousin Jimmy. All Jimmys, I know. We were they were messing around with their voice stuff to see what was going on in the house or whatever. I'm sitting there. I was only up there, I swear, 5 minutes.
Ball strap got flicked.
And somebody said bad energy or something. And the next thing you know, my bra strap got snapped. I'd never moved so fast in my life. We had 17 to 25 stairs on our stairs. I don't think I hit one.
Now, where was this at?
On Elm Street here in Marion.
Well, come to find out, what had happened was the person that lived there, the father, he killed the mother and the child that was there. And then he didn't like women. So that's why he only picked on me. When I would go down in the basement by myself, I would literally see glasses like raise up off the shelf and fly towards me.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't happen when nobody else was down there. Because I brought James down there to show him, and they wouldn't do it. They would only do it when I was down there by myself. Because he didn't like women.
I know that's right, Bridget. It was a nightmare on them street. That's for sure.
Oh my God, the bathroom scene? Yeah. I don't know. The part where the door slams shut in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, where Kristen's in there, she's getting ready to wash her hands or whatever, and Freddy comes out of the
yeah, this is our buddy Jimmy from
yeah, that's what it was.
Down in Tennessee.
The door slammed. I was
Jimmy's messing with the camera. I can just see myself again.
I was letting her talk there.
I'm sorry.
Paranormal and Jimmy from Outlaw.
Experiences.
Yeah, we're just telling our stories.
Yeah,
our past places.
Hey, that's what it's all about. Telling everybody's story. I mean, that's what I like to hear.
Telling everybody's stories and taking questions from all of you. So if you guys got questions, feel free to ask me.
I've been on an investigation
team here, both teams, and we'll get you some answers if possible.
And I got scratched like on the back of my leg. I wasn't in the house 5 minutes, and it looked like a tiger scratched down the back of my leg. That's how bad it was.
Now my daughter Olivia, she's really, really into this stuff. She finally went with us on the real investigation on this last one we went to, and she's really into it. Isn't she, Ryan?
Who?
Olivia.
That's right. They was too, Jerry. They was.
Yeah.
Really, the spirits were really high that night. Yeah, we did get a lot of stuff on there, buddy. Or I'm sorry, Jerry. Yeah, we did. Yeah, my buddy Jerry Segal, the night we was up there at Braunella, and I was live on both my site, my Facebook page, and on the team page for Straight Paranormal. He had said, Jerry had said he'd seen the spirits and what have you. He said he said, if you remember that night, I said the spirits were high and present big time that night. So yeah, they actually was. And and we do, Jimmy, we encourage everybody that's on our live feeds that we do for the team and as individuals to watch. And if they see something that we don't, they can fill us in and we can go and try to debunk it.
Yes, that's what I like to do. Is like if somebody sees stuff that we can't see, tell us about it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to know anything when I go into a place. I want to figure it out on my own and then go to the owner and be like, hey, is this what's going on?
Yeah, especially after the investigation, so we can compare what they have as evidence or what they might know to what we find. So we, like he said, we don't ask for information about anything before we go in there. We wait until at the end of it, and now we start going over details and
we tell them the name, the names of people we get.
Yeah.
How they
point out
died.
pictures. Like at Brunella, we was pointing out some serious pictures of spirits that we'd seen there. And most of the ones that we had pointed out was in those pictures, or had articles of clothing or different items that we would bring up during the course of our investigation, and we had pointed out to the individuals, and that they was impressed.
I'm sorry, something funny on TV. Hey Jimmy.
Yes.
I heard you mention like you've been on adventures with what was it, moonshiners or what was the other one? The sisters or
Ghost
whatever.
Sisters.
Not ghost sisters. I know who ghost sisters are. The other sisters.
We getting ready to, like I said, Saturday we going to Moonshine Mamas.
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever tried to go with like the people from Ghost Adventures?
Well, we had one time actually we had somebody reached out to us about. Yeah, actually, one time we had somebody reached out to us and said something about wanting us to go on a thing with Ghost Adventures.
Oh, that would.
We didn't do it.
Watch that with James, but it still scares me.
Yeah, well, we was down at Old South Pittsburgh. And down at Old South Pittsburgh, there's a lot of different teams coming there. The Ghost Brothers was in there a couple weeks ago, and see, I can't really say right yet, but there's fixing to be a lot happening for Outlaw Paranormal.
Well, that's cool.
Good night, Bridget.
Good night, Bridget.
I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and kill this live feed. So I will talk to y'all later. Make sure you guys follow Outlaw Paranormal and Straight Paranormal.
You see that, Jimmy?
We'll get y'all
let me look.
Any and all information and questions answered that we can get. So again, like I said, follow us. If you guys got some place that you want investigated, hit us up. If you know of destinations, let us know. Go to our team site at Straight Paranormal and let us know, or you can hit me up on here on my site on Facebook at Bill Fritz, and I can relay it to the team or however you want to do it. So y'all have a good evening. Stay spooky. Talk to y'all later.
Like I said, man, I just can't wait to get hooked up with you, Jimmy, and do some investigations with you, and I think it's gonna be awesome, man. Get more recognition and everything.
Yeah,
because you got a lot more followers than us right now.
Well, I mean, it took a lot of time. And a lot of good folks in behind us too.
Yep.
And it's just we stay here. One of my buddies fixing to join in. He's got a lot of good stories to tell. Let's bring this guy in. You ain't met him yet. Hang on, we got one more coming in here. We got Tony in here. Hey, Tony. Welcome to Outlaw Paranormal and Straight Paranormal. And we was gonna bring you. Well, I was gonna bring you on here and have you tell us. These guys don't know you. I let them introduce themselves to you.
No.
And let you tell these people some of your ghost stories and stuff that you had.
No.
Go ahead,
Go on, Tony. What's up, Tony? I'm James.
Not much.
Team
here in the
leader.
dark. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Ryan. I'm the co-owner, team co-leader of Straight Paranormal. Bill's up in the corner, drinking his stein.
I'm right here. How y'all doing?
How's it going, man?
And then we also have another guy he couldn't get on. His name's David.
Nah. Hey, speaking of shine, will you give me a shot of shine?
All right, I think what we need to do, we need to do a couple of team shots together to inaugurate the joining the two fellow teams I wish both teams well in our endeavors and on all investigations. And hopefully we get a chance to get down there with y'all. And then you guys get a chance to come up here with us. And like I told Jimmy, we've been doing a big old barbecue. Y'all bring the shine. I got the music. We'll do the cooking.
Hey, I tell you what, last year we had an event, and I'm going to try to do it again this year, this coming up year. It was called the Power Shine. And Tony, he was there for it, and it was a great event. We had a lot of the moonshiners. We had us and Ghost Sisters and another couple paranormal teams showed up. But it was on the river, and we camped out. Man, we had a live band, and it was badass.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can definitely get down there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to lay down just for a second. I'm going to get up here and put my phone on charger.
All right. Welcome back, David.
By the time you came back.
That's a little warm in my chest right now. I don't need that.
I'm loving it.
Where's David?
You can't get on live.
Well, at least you saw what I did there, brother.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you, Tony there, he's the one I was telling you about, me and him. I was doing the dowsing rods first. And then he called me and was asking me, I don't want to say the person's name that we was doing it with because the case is still going on. But actually, he got the same answers with his dowsing rod as I got with my dowsing rod. And we didn't know each other was doing it at the time. That was kind of spooky.
Yeah.
Oh, well, mercy.
My phone is.
Who's young? Isaac. Can you tell us which way Paul took you up to? What the fuck?
Wow. I heard that plain as day.
The first sound was far off.
Yeah.
And the second sound was close, and it kept on coming closer and closer to us. And Turtle Man, we actually let Turtle Man and his wife hear that, and they said that's Bigfoot mating call.
Nice.
And so, if it was an owl will come up close to you.
No.
And that was coming closer and closer and closer to us.
That's something.
Tony must have fell asleep over there trying to plug his phone up. What was that?
I have no idea.
That was Bill's phone.
Yeah, I'm uploading that little live feed I just did on Facebook and on Paranormal.
I'm going to have no voice in the morning.
Kimberly wants to know if Tony's part of your team, Jimmy.
Do what?
I had to get my phone charged. The way I got my desk set up, I had to crawl up and under everything.
Kimberly wants to know if Tony is part of your all's team.
Let me bring it up there. Tony, You might as well say he's a little bit part of her team.
What is that? I can't hear you.
Tony's a very good guy. Me and him's real good friends. We talk and transfer a lot of information together. There he coming. I see that
It's
good
Mr.
looking
Clean with the
bald headed
beard.
Mr. Clean.
He looked like me about 8 months ago. 10 months ago.
Good thing he couldn't hear what I said. He
Right.
didn't have his earplugs.
I didn't hear nothing. All I heard is the rest of the noise coming through on her phone behind me.
He's a little bit bigger than me.
A little bit.
But how you doing, Mr. Tony?
Pretty good. I just been going crazy all day dealing with sick youngins.
All right. I was kind of telling them a little bit about the history. About the thing we was doing with the dowsing rod. I was playing with the dowsing rods at first. I don't want to mention the person's name, but I was doing them talking to this person, and then you called me like the next night and asked me if I'd done it and everything, and it come to find out it was the same questions, the same answers we got. Both of us got.
Yeah.
So
that was interesting, and it's still it's been a while since I've actually done that, and I don't know, I still feel like there's more to be told.
Yeah.
And it just I don't know, it still bothers me. Like the way everything kind of correlated, and like when I went to that spot up there, and like what I was told on my reading compared to your reading, everything was surrounding like that whole area I was at, and it's like it was crazy.
Yeah, and Tony didn't know a lot of the stuff, and when he got up there, the person come through and told me that it was 5 miles from the house, and as a red truck was there, and Tony found the red truck, and it's just all of it's leading up to that one spot.
Yeah.
But the case is still going on and stuff, so I don't want to really. People might think we're crazy about doing it, but don't want to say much about it because the case is still investigating.
Yeah,
it's understandable.
But
yeah, like I said, man, I wasn't allowed to, mention anything about the person I found about that murder case until the cops actually found him. Because they were looking for 2 or 3 months and could not find him at all. And he's a family member of mine. And then I told my uncle, give me a day and I'll tell you where his body is. And the cops didn't believe, my abilities, and they wanted to know how I knew where he was at and how he was killed. And I had to go over the whole spiel about everything. And then they, like I said, eventually found him 5 feet from where I told him he was at in a shallow grave. And I haven't even been to the property that he was killed on. Never been there before in my life in Kentucky. And I'd laid the property out, perfectly. And they just didn't understand how I did it.
Well, Tony and I got the same answers, and then, like I said, my fiance got the dowsing rod, started playing with them, and she got the same answers. So it's kind of weird. And the case ain't been solved yet, so if something does come up here in the next month or two, we could be right, we could be wrong.
All right, Jimmy, I'm gonna send you something. You can post it on here if you want. I think I sent it to you one day,
But Tony's been doing a lot stuff more into it on that case than I really have.
I kind of just got, I don't know, man. It's like kind of like a spirit attachment just kind of like drug me into it, and it's been hard to get away from it. I mean, I want to get away from it, but I don't. And like these readings, I want them to be right, but I don't.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's a touchy situation.
Yeah. Tell us some of the stuff that you have come across. I mean, like some of the ghost stories you got.
Oh Lord, it's well, I guess one of the main things that really got me into it is like, of course, being a kid, I was always into the dark side of stuff and everything. But I lived with my dad in a trailer over here in Newport, Tennessee, and it had a bunch of woods surrounding it, and we just thought it was a typical haunting. We didn't really know at the time that we was actually dealing with a demonic infestation inside of a trailer. And I started doing stuff, investigating there and all this other stuff, and just like that's how I kind of got into it in general. But I dealt with that, the demonic, infestations and stuff like that. Then it just gravitated to doing full paranormal, and I've been in some graveyards where I can't explain some things. I've seen things that look like the Jeepers Creepers. Thing it just like blew my mind, and it just that's like with the memorial building over here. It just I still would like to go back into it because I just don't feel like I've got all the answers I need out of it, because everybody's like, well, it's the most haunted place there is that I've talked to, and it's, to me, I've stayed all night in there like I think 4 times, and we've done a complete overnight 4 times, and a few other times I stayed there and kind of left up in about 3 o'clock in the morning. But
While you telling that, Tony, see if you recognize this place right here, and see if you see what comes at the end of the video. Should be right in the left-hand side. It went off
You
right
stopped it, man.
Yeah, it cut off just as soon as it got a little white curve.
Yeah, it's a woman comes out.
Try it again.
The lady in white down at Cock County.
Yeah.
Try it again.
And this is Ryan's right here.
That was
Ryan sent that to me.
That was on
Where's
the
that
third.
one
That was at the Brunella Cottage. No, wait. Yeah, the Brunella Cottage.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was taken on the 3rd floor of the attic.
Yep.
Oh nice.
Was that one of my pictures?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you show him that one apparition I picked up from Crybaby Bridge?
No.
Did you send it to him?
It's hard to see, man. It really is.
Tony runs across a lot of good places, and he's got a lot of good connection too down in Cock County and different places.
Yeah.
So
there's been a couple places. I was still trying to find some places that I've not been to around here. There's a cemetery over here called Fabia, and I've had a lot of experiences with that. I think that's where I had my first kind of like third sight and like a contact with a spirit. Mainly is the story with that, I'm not really sure, but the story behind that graveyard. But there's been times I've been out there and I've seen like little bitty black shadows run from tombstone to tombstone, and it's weird. And there's one part of it it's almost just one of the most unsettling feelings that you can get, and on one section of that cemetery. And one time I was out there, me and my friends are out there just goofing off, whatever. And he is on one side, and I said, I'll be up there in a minute. I said, I don't know. I feel like there's somebody talking to me. And he said, well, you just do your thing, whatever. And I said, well, I'm going to try to find, just spitting it out there. It's like a guy's name, Robert, and he was a vet. Hey, you're in a graveyard. There ain't no telling. Hey, that's a long shot. 5 or 6 people are going to be like that. well, I get to walking down a hill, and I closed my eyes and stopped next to the street, and I said, okay, I said, if you're trying to contact me, I said, you're going to have to help me here. I said, I mean, there could be multiple Roberts in here. And no sooner I said that, I had my eyes closed. I made a kind of a little left and everything. I kicked the flat headstone, and I looked down, shine my light on it. Sure enough, his name was Robert, and he was a vet.
Oh wow!
So I've kind of had an attachment with that cemetery. And then there's when I was speaking of seeing things that look like the Jeepers Creepers guy, there's a cemetery here called Taft Cemetery, and so I was going up there one night. I hadn't even got my equipment out, hadn't done nothing, and like I pulled up and I just stopped for a minute. And I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and I look at my cousin at the time because this is before I really had all the stuff I have now. And I looked at her and I said, I don't think that's top part of the tree. I said, it just don't look right. No sooner than I said that, it come up out of the top of that tree, and it looked like the silhouette of just puts you in the mind of the Jeepers Creepers guy. Man, it was crazy. Like, I mean, but I don't ghost hunt too much anymore. I kind of like more or less, I like collecting, and which I gave Jimmy a lot of my collection, like a lot. And
I just sent Ryan a picture of the Black Shadow guy. I'm going to have him send it to you, Jimmy, and tell me what you think it is, if you can put it up on the board.
Okay.
I did.
Is that the one you just sent me, Ryan?
Forward it to you, bro.
All right.
That's
y'all keep on talking. Y'all keep on talking while I'm gonna go ahead and go. Oh, dang it!
Yeah, that's the Black Shadow at my house.
I tried to do the one that you're talking about, Bill, but it's so distorted. I have to literally get in there and clean it back up.
Right.
Let me go in here, pull my Facebook up.
Wow. That just freaked me out.
I heard that.
Oh, I did too. I think that was next door.
No, that was actually up here.
Really? Might have been in my room.
Yeah. Well, I've been talking about these spirits, and my window kind of just completely dropped and fell onto the floor.
Huh.
And you might want to pick it up.
Oh, yeah, I will.
All right, let's see if I can find it here.
We lost James.
Download.
I'm actually looking for something right quick here.
Where did I put it at?
I don't know.
Sure.
There's also another place I really would love to go to. Is Gettysburg.
Oh yeah.
I would definitely love to go there. It's been one of my to-do lists. That's what James sent me.
Oh wow.
I was trying to see if I could get it.
Now, everywhere we've been, there's so many orbs, and there's a lot of them that you can't rule out as dust particles or bugs. Which I have.
That's what I was telling a lot of people. It's kind of hard to rule it out.
It is. It's very hard to rule it out. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture. I know I said dust, and I know I said orbs. Okay. This, Jimmy, I'm going to send you this. This is one of the pictures I know for a fact which is which. And a lot of people should need to really realize what it looks like.
I can get my phone to download, open up. It won't freeze up on me. My phone is. Get too much junk going on it.
All right.
I mean, that's a good thing. That picture I just sent you. I think it's a good picture to let people know what stuff looks like. In a way. But no, I was telling Outlaw that we've invited them to come to Defiance, Ohio. Spring, summer time ish.
Right.
It's All Glaze Village. It's 26 haunted buildings. It's an abandoned village.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that much to really get into it, you know. But we're there from. I think it starts at like 7 p.m. But we can be there a little early. I know. Everybody's coming in from everywhere. So it starts at 7 p.m. We can investigate from 7 p.m. And go all the way until 10 a.m. the next morning.
Oh, wow. What's the story behind it?
I'm not really sure. I didn't want to know anything.
Right.
Oh,
because
I didn't know he was back on there. Sorry about that.
It's all right. It kicked me out.
Me and Jimmy don't really like to know the backstory of anything because we want to do it ourselves. Know the history, and we can find out the history from there. Talking to the spirit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's understandable.
This way here, we can try to compare notes after our investigations with the homeowner or the resident. Whoever's taking us through, whoever's going to be there all night with us, and how they like to do that. So, I mean, we always wait until afterwards. We'll start comparing notes.
Did you send it to him, Ryan?
Yeah, I just forwarded it.
Check this photo out, Jimmy. I just sent it to Ryan. This is on a Polaroid. If you can pop it up on the camera, show the other guy, that'd be cool.
David just said, yeah, we don't like to know the backstory of anything that we go to. That way we can prove to the people who we are and what we can do and not be fake.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
It's better to be upfront and blunt and honest with them. This way here, they don't get a secondhand thought.
What do you think about that picture, Jimmy? With the Polaroid?
I'm still trying to pull it up my phone.
Okay.
Constant.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, do they still like contractions?
But all I know of this place is almost like 40 acres.
Okay.
And
Which
then
one is it? The one up in the top attic? Is that the one you're talking about? The picture?
Yeah, the attic.
Ryan?
Yeah, that was at Gill House. Man, I'll tell you what, that was the cleanest house.
Really hard.
Let me save that picture.
Like harder than normal.
But I know All Glaze Village. I know it started out as 40 acres, and then there was an additional 80 acres added onto it. So it's pretty big.
It sounds like an interesting place, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's immediate danger. You're probably actions, but
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst time you ever been? I mean, tell us a story about I guess, really the scariest time you ever had?
Lord, I don't know. After living in that trailer down there, that didn't really bother me down there. I think what it more or less freaked me out. That's probably the scariest I've ever, not really scared, but more freaked out. Is I was sleeping. My dad used to drive for the mail company, and he was out on the truck, and it was me, my cousin, his two little kids, and his wife at the time. We was sleeping in there in the front room, and we never really slept in any of the rooms because it was horrible. If you was isolated by yourself, it was rough. And I woke up middle of the night, sound like heavy hoofs and dragging going up and down the highway. And I think that's about the only time I've really been kind of not really scared, but really freaked out. There's been times I've been locked up, you get that fear and it kind of locks you up.
Yep.
And stuff, just not being able to really explain it. And but there's actually one time in that trailer that it just, I can honestly say that it was close to the sound of the hoofs walking up and down, but it was literally it hit the trailer, the top of the trailer on the outside back at where I was sleeping in the bed. I fell asleep back there. Stupid mistake on my part because I didn't really sleep in there. And about 3 o'clock in the morning, about 3:20, I heard something hit the top of the trailer on the outside. You got to be at least every bit of 13 foot to hit something that high.
Yeah.
And it hit it hard. And I'm telling you, it hit it hard. And so I said, okay. I said, that's fine, whatever. You can have the bedroom. So I just, I never really got aggressive with her, act like I was scared. I went in there and got on the couch. And about 2 weeks after that, I heard my dad screaming. He's sitting there screaming, step in the light, step in the light.
Is that past 7 months?
Couldn't really figure out what was going on. I thought he was talking in his sleep. He was in the war and all that other stuff. So I mean, that was, I just figured that was something he had going on. And he slung the door open, and by the time he did that, you could see it. It was like something had tackled him from behind and slammed him to the ground. And he was like, get off me, step in the light. And he turned around and he finally got it off of him. He went in there and got in the chair. And he called my mama, and she, she's a very devoted Christian. And the whole time, you could hear something jumping on that bed, and there's a little girl laughing.
8 months.
Okay, you're okay. Like, if you was to deliver anytime, they would have to deliver.
Sorry, taking a shot of honey.
You're fine.
Oh yeah.
8 months, or you're close to 8 months, right?
Somebody can have a baby. I don't want to have to deliver a baby here.
Yeah, my wife's on the phone with her friend. She's tripping out.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to have to deliver a baby here.
No, she's cramping really bad, and I'm trying to figure out if it's contractions or not.
You see your friend back here, Jenny?
I've had four. You're first.
Yep. I was down there today, and I tried to call you, and it didn't go through.
My phone's stupid, man.
Yeah.
That's like I
Look,
said.
hang on. Let me bring Tony.
Then you just need to go in because I'm pretty sure your doctor will tell you.
Let's see. There it is. See him up there?
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Ronald McDonald.
I keep him in here with me. He likes to scratch people. Me and him in the beginning, we got along good, but now since he's been scratching people here, I'm just kind of like, I think it's time for you to find a new home.
Yeah. I was down at Ewoks today, and I tried to call you because I was going to come down by and pick him up.
Yeah.
Have you seen that picture of that Polaroid yet, Jimmy?
Which one?
The one Ryan sent you yet? The Polaroid?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that?
Ready or not,
You talking about right there in the middle glass?
Yep. Yep, you can actually see the backbone and the skeleton of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You need to go to the emergency room.
Everybody I showed thought that was fake. I said, "How's it fake?" When it's on a Polaroid camera.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can pull that one up. No, can't pull that one up.
I find the old methods, like with the filming and stuff like that, anything that's not 4K actually, to me, looks better as far as capturing paranormal.
Right.
I would go to the emergency room.
Well, that's what I was telling somebody today. We use a lot of night vision cameras. The night vision shows this and that. A full spectrum camera is where I caught that image of the woman in Cott County.
Yeah.
And the full spectrum actually picks up better than a night vision camera does.
Oh yeah.
So I've been slacking off using my my full spectrum camera, and I believe I'm gonna start using my full spectrum camera
Go from there.
again to pick
Yeah,
up.
try to bring up that video again. Yeah, try to bring up that video again.
Which one? Oh,
the one you were trying to show and it cut off.
Yeah, it cuts off right at the end. Let's watch it again, but right at the end it cuts off. It's fixing over in the left-hand corner. Kind of right there. Say it cut off right when.
Yeah.
I don't know why it cuts off on StreamYard like that. That was down at Cott County Memorial Building. I mean, she actually come out and stood right there. Then you can see her go back away.
Yeah, actually, that's that long hallway. That's honestly, that's the only part of that building that ever really kind of gives me the creeps.
Well, we was down there that night when we all was together. That's where we got the loud sound come from, and wasn't nobody down there.
Yeah.
So, one of the main reasons why I called you.
Yeah. I called her on that one video. It's on my computer, but I ain't pulled it up or nothing like that. I need to send it to you and find out what the time frame is. Where I showed it to you at one time where it looked to me at first. I figured it was a headlight, but my son kept looking at it. He's like, "Daddy, you really need to look at this." And but the motion of it was not like a headlight. It went this way, then flew back really fast like that. And it was that was her. There's a lady in white. She was on the top bleacher up there, and I kept on. I went over it 6 or 7 times. That is not a headlight. But that's what I'm saying. She's in there, but I mean, I know that night we was all down there, man. Them REM pods was going off, and by the time they was going off, and I was sitting up there on that top bleacher, dude, I have never really got sick in that building, but I got really sick to my stomach that night, sitting up there on that top bleacher.
Well, that's just like when y'all sitting up there on the top bleachers, and we was down in the gym on the gym floor. The REM pod went off, and you could see somebody. We actually got it on footage. You could see somebody walking across the stage, and then that's when Jeff took off running up on the stage because he thought it was a real person going across the stage.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'd like to see that. I don't know if I've seen that one or not.
I'll tell her that I told you to go.
Let's see. Right here's a picture that Ryan sent me this now. This is the one.
Yeah, that one.
I keep loading.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's right in the middle, man. You can see the backbone and everything.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, just let me know.
So.
I mean,
we got that on video. I'm gonna have to try to find the video because I'd like to do a YouTube video of it and put it on YouTube. I'd like to go up there one day. You don't have nothing to do, Tony. You can get together and ride up there to the gravesite.
Facial features are looking right now.
I mean, I actually used to have a piece of the airplane.
Yeah, that's you still got that green soap, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. I was telling one of my friends about it, and he's like, "Man, you should have kept out, where you was a tattoo artist and all this other stuff." And I was like, I said, I didn't really have no use for it. I mean, I was sitting over here, and I got the kids, and I didn't want them to break it, because that probably wouldn't have smelled too pleasant when it's still having that old green soap in it.
Yeah, I got some green soap too. I do some tattoos. I got some green soap.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
love the smell of that stuff.
This soap right here was to clean. They had that airplane crash down in Cotton County, and they'll use this to clean the victims with.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Plane crash.
It's pretty nice. It's a gallon. It had like about a quarter of it left in it.
It's got, it's probably got that or a little bit more.
Yeah. And all them old shampoo bottles that we found down in there.
And I mean, that's a very active location in there.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, first of the year, Harriman be opening up, Harriman Hospital. It ain't open to the public right yet, but I have heard a lot of good reviews about it. And I heard you could lay like 5 or 6 cat balls right there together, and you have like blue tape on one, red tape, yellow, black, whatever, and you can tell it to light up the one with the blue tape on it, and it lights it up.
Oh wow.
So there's a lot of good reviews so far on that Harriman down there.
Right on.
And let's see, what did it say here?
Sure.
Was that this now? 12:40. What time is it? I didn't even see that one come through.
She's having Braxton Hicks contractions. Because she said they're really intense and stuff like that. So I have that feeling that that's what it is.
But so there's a lot of good stories out here. I mean, we got a lot here in Tennessee. They've got a lot up there in Ohio. And just like I was telling them before, it's good that we get out here and get to know each other and communicate with each other. Because we ain't never going to know the true history. I mean, we ain't never going to know the true story of what all this paranormal is.
Yeah.
Every time we go out, it's something different.
Yeah, something new every time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's never the same anywhere you go.
No. And I mean, it could be Uncle Bob over here. It could be Sister Mary over here on this other one. So I mean,
yeah.
Or it could be nothing sitting there for 10 hours, don't get nothing but a sore butt.
Yep, I've had that happen.
Oh yeah.
Some say, "Oh, my house is very haunted." You walk in there to investigate, nothing happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we had people. We get a lot of calls from people out of state, and it's kind of hard for us just to jump up and go here to Oklahoma, here to Texas, or whatever. And I tell them, they'll tell me, "Oh, I got this happening, I got this and stuff." Go to Walmart, get you a trail cam, $49 trail cam. Set it up, let it record, and start sending the footage out. I mean, if this is happening, that happened, send the footage out. I mean, because it's kind of hard for us to drive, like I said, Oklahoma just to sit there or whatever. Yeah. I mean, but still, we might not get anything when we go down there, but it's better to have something showing us this.
That'd be worth our time to go. Yeah, to be worth our time to go. Right?
Yeah.
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 Oh, definitely.
Man.
If I got to drive far, I want to get scratched.
Well, that's like that YouTube video I put on here on YouTube yesterday. I was laying Nellie's bed down at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, and I said, you know what? One day something's gonna happen. One of us go get stuck to the ceiling, but if that ever happens, don't yank my ass down. Get the dang camera, start recording it, then get me down.
Oh yeah.
So, heck, let me stay up there for a little while. I mean, I want to be like Superman. Just get the camera,
Right.
get this shit on camera.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter if it's a camera or a cell phone picture, something, video. Get it. If you can get it, get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking today, I know a lot of stuff happening, but anymore, everybody carries one of these around with a cell phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get the stuff on your cell phone. People holler, oh, this happened to me, whatever. Get it on cell phone. I mean,
I look at it like
everybody's
this.
got one.
Words are like water. The proof is in the pudding with a picture.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's just like me and you went fishing last night, Bill. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we could tell the biggest fish story there ever was.
Ain't that the truth?
And if you can't show proof, then it's kind of hard to. I mean, yeah, I know that's what we do and stuff. And a lot of times we can't show proof.
Yep.
Right.
But if people would start getting their cameras out, at least strap a GoPro on. I mean, I know we bad about it when we go in these places. We walk around a lot of times, don't even have a camera on, and that's when we usually get the most activity. And
That's what usually happens.
Yeah, we need to strap a GoPro on, so I mean, at least we got something to show that it's true.
Yeah.
And bringing it, I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it. I let each one of y'all, if y'all want to, y'all don't have to. But how do y'all feel about going to every location you go to and you bring Uncle Tom spirit home with you?
It depends on if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you believe every location you go to, you bring the spirit back home with you?
No,
No.
I don't.
I had this discussion the other day with my son because he's really into the paranormal. And I told him, I said, the thing is it don't even really have to be a haunted location. It could be something attached to somebody that you walk by in the middle of Walmart. Something could be there, and I feel like that could attach itself to you and come from that person to you. Then you tuck it with you.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
It's all about the presence and aura, I guess.
We did a private investigation here in town. James couldn't make it, but they were saying they were getting hair being pulled. The little girl was seeing a shadow figure, playing with it all the time. Just there was a whole bunch of stuff, things being moved, things being thrown, all this other stuff. Well, we went in there, we caught maybe a figure on the bed in one of the guys' rooms, and then I just called the owner today, and everything's died down. It's like he said, once somebody left the house permanently is not allowed to come back, everything's gone. Nothing's being done. So people can bring stuff into the house.
Yeah.
No matter where you go.
Yeah.
That's like when we went up to. Go ahead.
I want your opinion. I want your opinion on that picture, Jimmy, of that black figure before the Polaroid camera. That's actually in my house. I want to get your feeling on what you think that could be, because I really have no clue. I have no idea.
Let me, after we get off the thing, let me put it on my bigger screen and
Okay.
blow it up, because that's what I like to do with a lot of the pictures and stuff.
Because you can
Is
actually
blow it
see
up.
his eyes. Whenever I blow it up, his eyes are red.
Yep.
And it's like an all black figure with red eyes. Like I said, it will not communicate with me at all. I've tried numerous ways to try to communicate with it, and it just will not talk.
You don't want it.
I'm just feeling like it's an evil spirit. It's bad.
Yep. We had, I don't want to call nobody's name out, but we had this person kept on sending us videos and stuff and noises that was happening and stuff. And they sent us a video of they had a tank top on, and the shirt went like this right here, come off the shoulder. And I kept on. I was like, had it on my cell phone, and I mean, on the cell phone, you got a little screen there, and you can't see much of it and stuff. So I said, well, I'm gonna put this on my big screen TV and watch it through my big screen TV. So when I did, I could get enough footage of it where you could see the hand go up there and pull the shirt off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when I called them out on it, I said, yeah, I could see the hand going up there and pulling it off. And they was like, no, there wasn't no hand on there. So I slowed it down, screenshot it, and sent it back to the person. I said, right here's your hand. Oh, yeah, that is hand. I mean, we get stuff like that doing an investigation. That's why I like to, like I said, put it on a big screen. I mean, I ain't calling you saying it's not real, but I mean, I can put it on my bigger TV and see more of it.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine with me. But the person in front of it is my mother standing there because it's. I'm taking the picture through the mirror in my bathroom, and it's shooting back down the hallway into my kitchen. And the person in front of the black figure is my mother, and then like I said, the black figure is behind my mother, and the only thing back there is like the countertop and the island in the middle, and there was nobody else behind her.
Now,
I took three still pictures, one right after another. It was in all three, and like I said, my dad was in the bedroom. So.
Yep. Now, Tony sent me some good pictures on different locations. He's been out like different graveyards and different places and stuff. And, I mean, like I said, Tony's had a lot of good evidence on stuff.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. At one time, we was at the memorial, and I'm like you. I'm not gonna say no names, but you know, we had a group in there slamming doors trying to make it paranormal and stuff. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, it drove me nuts, man. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that happen to me back in the past before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the homeowners say that there's stuff going on in their house, you go in and investigate, and they go off to do something, and you hear a loud bang, and they're like, "Oh, did you hear that?" No, and they're the ones doing it.
Yeah. A lot of times, you know, I feel like a lot of times it's like, if there is a possible chance there's something there, but they're just trying to make more out of it than what's really going on.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
When they go do that, I feel like the spirits sometimes feel like, hey, you're making a mockery of me, and sometimes that can make it worse than when you're gone. It's 10 times worse than what they really said it was.
Yep.
And isn't it bad to?
I try to tell people, you know, don't mock them. Don't do that. You know, you don't want to do that. Don't mock them. Don't make fun of them. Don't try to, you know, make them to be something that they're not.
I literally just
make it worse. Make it worse, you know.
Yeah. It's like they're inviting the spirits to do more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we had this person wanted us to come in the house, and they was having a lot of stuff happening in their house. But all right, we went into the house and talked to them about it, and they told us what all they was doing in the house. And I didn't want to put our team at jeopardy because this person was keep on doing the same thing over and over. And if you sit there and keep on playing with witchcraft,
Mm-hmm.
and wanting us to come in there to get whatever's in your house out, you go keep on doing it. Why the hell we coming in there anyway for?
Exactly. Waste of time.
And I mean, if you need our help, we come in and help all we can do. I mean, we will stay there to daylight, dark, whatever.
Yep.
We can only
But
do so much.
yes, but if you go sit there as soon as we walk out, and start playing witchcraft, Ouija boards, and welcoming everything back in, then why even have a paranormal team come in and try to help?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
That's
Thank
like
you,
being
Like
no
Jim.
no.
with that church we did, Ryan. I told that guy what happened in the church, and he didn't even know there was anything in the church that bad. Because he was like, really, he got possessed. I'm like, yeah, it was a really bad demon spirit in that church, and he knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's just a lot of stuff out here. That's like I said about the Bible. A lot of people can take the Bible, and I don't care who you are, how good a reader you are, but the Bible is not made to be understood.
No.
Just like paranormal. Paranormal is not, you won't never understand it all.
It's
And,
like with the Bible and everything. I really believe I agree with you on that because we're not made to understand. It speaks. It doesn't speak literal. It speaks in riddles, but the abbreviations for Bible, it's just the basic instructions before leaving Earth. It's the basics out of it is really what we need to take to heart.
yep.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't understand that. I mean, there's different things in the Bible that Ryan could take a different way from Tony, than Jim, than me. I mean, we all take it different ways.
Yep.
And let's see. Bill said good night. Oh.
Yeah, Kim was getting off of there.
And so I mean, and a lot of these paranormal shows that we see on TV, that's what gives us a bad name.
Yeah. They make it out to be something it's not.
Exactly.
Well, anybody can take a piece of fish string and
Oh yeah.
make anything move.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What is that?
That's why they call it editing.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, man, take a fan, make a dress blow on one of these dolls. I mean, should that's why, like you all do your live feeds. What you seeing is what we see,
Right.
and it's live feeds. So if something happens that you got grabbed and put up against the ceiling, we'd be like, "Damn, look, James just got pinned up against the ceiling here, man. This bad shit here."
Oh,
or if you see something we don't, hey, let us know.
Yeah. Because when Tony gets pinned up against the ceiling, if I'm around, I'm getting my damn camera. I'm going to say, hang on, Tony, stay up there for about 5 minutes.
I don't know if it's big enough to pin me up there, man. I don't believe I'd hang around.
But we had a good time, and it's been fun tonight. Like I said, we need to start doing this a little bit more, invite people on here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
tell
we
her-
do this a couple times a week, man.
Yeah, we'll have to set a day during the week, and I'll just get back on again. Make it a weekly thing,
Oh yeah, man. Just keep it kind of quiet, keep it kind of cozy. A few shots of shine, share stories, and take comments and questions. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it.
Yeah, that's why I brought Tony on here, because Tony probably got a lot of ghost stories that he could tell.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could probably make a real. Let's just say I could make a lot of movies out of it.
Sounds like my ex-marriage.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, man.
I got to get off here, guys. I got to wake up at 6 a.m. and get my kids on the bus and stuff.
All right, Jim. I'm fixing to cut this off here pretty soon. It was nice meeting you, Jim.
Yes, sir. Nice
You
meeting
be
you,
good
Tony.
and take care.
Yeah, you too.
It's nice to meet you, Jimmy.
Nice to meet you. You take care and have a good night.
All right, let us know when we're gonna do it again. That way I can be on.
All right. Sounds
All right,
good.
not Ryan, not Bill.
Later,
All
man.
right, Tater.
But y'all, I'm about ready to cut it off, and I had a blast. It's been fun.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
we get together
Yeah, we got to
again,
do this.
and we
I
start
enjoy it.
sharing it out. Get more people involved in it.
Oh, definitely.
So
Well, I mean, you heard what I had going on. I had the live feed going on my Facebook, so and I was showing the whole thing, man. It's everybody's just loving it, bro. They love it. I got so many people there starting to watch both teams, man. And we got to keep that going, man. Word of mouth goes a long way.
oh yeah, and we try to get we try to get the word out and say, like, if somebody wants to join this weekly show,
Oh yeah.
to come on, we do like a 30-minute thing with them, and maybe a 30-minute thing with somebody else. Do an hour-long thing, and tell us some of their ghost stories and what happened here and happened there. And
Yeah.
I like hearing a bunch of different ghost stories, man.
Most definitely, man. And we get y'all to come
love hearing
up
different
here.
stories.
Oh yeah, definitely. We get y'all to come up here, man. We'll do that cookout, and we'll do a live feed out there at Jimmy's place. And yeah, dude, we'll hook it up. We'll put the tunes. We'll do a show, a paranormal show right there. We'll put it on Facebook. We'll put it on your live feed. We'll put it on Straight Paranormal feed. And yeah, man, I can throw some ghostly music in the background or whatever. Do a live feed, do a cookout, and do it all up, man.
And what we ought to do is try to, once it warms up, try to do us, your team, and our team try to do Post Town again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And do the overnight thing where you stay there and sleep there.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you what, we had so much happening to us at Post Town that it was ungodly. We had the punching bags moving on us. We had chalkboards writing on us, and I left the camera running on YouTube, and it's actually on our YouTube. You people want to watch it, it's on YouTube, but it's boring. But you can actually hear like the chalk writing on the chalkboard.
Oh, that'd be awesome, dude! I can't wait.
Lay that down, baby.
I'm all
it's
about
actually
it,
on our YouTube channel.
And I'm on these boys. I'm like, man, all the time is let's go get out and do something. Let's go do. I don't care if it's a cemetery. Let's go do something.
All right, on.
That itch, man. I got to go. Got to go. I want to get this started, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I got a picture here when I worked at Ripley's, believe it or not. That's one place I investigated. Worked there for so many years. The mirror maze. I want to have Abby send it to you. Send it to you real fast. I want you to look at it. I'm going to show you right here, though. I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but I'm going to have her send it to you. But right here is like the entrance to the mirror maze. And down here, I'll have her send it to you. If you look at it, there's a shadow in the floor.
Okay.
The thing with the mirror maze.
You sent it to me. I posted.
Hey, Matt.
Was that a ghost standing behind you?
Oh my God!
There's a ghost standing behind you.
Over your other shoulder, Tony.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your other.
Yeah.
That one's got black hair.
She's always going ghost.
Hey.
She's always sneaking up on you.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right, man. Before we all go, man, we got to do a team shot between the two teams, man. We got to commemorate.
I've already done mine, man.
Mine's in the medicine bottle. Unfortunately, I got kids, so I have to kind of keep it hidden, so it's not really.
That's all right.
Well, the only thing I got with me is Mountain Dew, so.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll make believe it's cold shine. We'll be good.
Right.
This is about good fortune to both teams, from Outlaw Paranormal and from Straight Paranormal to y'all.
Yeah, we let Tony send that picture right quick, and I'll post it right quick, and then we can cut it off.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So yeah, I can't wait to hook up with y'all, man. We got to get out and do this.
That stuff she brought me the other night is over 50 years old.
The what, Tony?
That shine she brought me the other night's over 50 years old.
Hook a brother up.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Let's see. All right.
This one's got a burn to it that I got.
Oh, yeah, that's all that matters. At least I know it's getting done.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
We gotta go out to Martell tomorrow.
Out to Martell?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get this on my Facebook here.
It sounds like there was a big old fire close to Tim's house. So I want to make sure Tim's house is fine.
Okay, where's it at? Up by the refinery?
Where my brother's house is.
Yeah, out there by the refinery or by the grain mill.
Where's that?
No, you're just.
Don't be drawing them pictures. Don't send him out pictures of me dressed like a girl. Now I was only like maybe 19 years old.
Oh no! Wait a minute! That's enough for a ghost shot, right?
Hey, don't be lying, Tony. That was like.
That was last week.
That was like at 9 o'clock last night, wasn't it?
Hey, Jimmy, I can have her to send it and show the age.
He's got two different high heels on, and he's got a pantyhose on one side of his head and the other one hanging up his ear.
It's in there.
Yeah.
He was drinking a Philly Temple, wasn't he?
Wow.
That wasn't you at 9 years old.
I'm about 9 or 10 right there. My aunt told me, she's like, I'll buy you some ice cream. I was like, let's do this.
Well, you made Shirley Temple proud.
I'm telling you.
Well, I got one like that too, but I did have some. I believe they got destroyed.
The only thing that stood with me is I got big and I kept wearing the bras, man. I'm telling you, ladies don't lie, man. It gives you a bad back.
That gravity's a bitch, ain't it? Us big boys, we got to have something to hold them up.
Oh, yeah. You see down there in the bottom of the floor there?
Yeah. Like he's standing, like he's got like, yeah.
It tripped me out when I took that. And the story behind that is like, and I've seen this with my own eyes because I used to be married to a girl that worked there, and we got divorced, and I continued to work her. But they would always clean the windows in that mirror maze, and nobody else would be in there. And I've even went in there and cleaned them for them because my wife at the time, she didn't want to do it. She's like, it freaks me out. I'm not doing it. Wow. So I went in there and done it. And like, no joke, since we went back there, just do our last walkthrough, make sure everything's good. There's a child's handprints up to the very top of the mirrors, at one part of the mirrors. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Oh, that'd be
true. But Ripley's, I'm not going to lie, I worked at the Haunted Mansion up there in 2008, left in 2008, come back in about 2013 or 14, and stayed up there until about 2017. And I'm telling you, we used to do ghost investigations in the actual Believe It or Not museum. And of course, all the artifacts in there, they got a history to them.
Right.
And that place, it was fun to investigate. I'll say that much. It was really fun.
Well, there's a lot of history over in that area too.
Yeah.
I'd like to get down to Gillies.
Or?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Down at Gillies?
Oh, you get back, get back on the camera, Lisa.
Yeah,
go here.
I heard Gillies Bar. I heard Gillies Bar was
there's a Bigfoot sighting.
Supposed to be haunted.
Hey.
He's so mean to me.
Wow.
Tony, you go ahead and trade places with her. She looks better.
I'm telling you.
Damn.
But yeah, over there around Gatlinburg in that area, there's a lot of history over in that area too. And this couple of years ago, we had a big fire over there that we lost a lot of people over there in that area too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's a a lot of Cherokee Indians over in
Yeah.
that area.
Yep. That was the first thing I heard about from some relatives that live out that way. And my heart goes out to each and every one of them that lost somebody on that.
Yep. But everybody, this right here has been a blast. We got to schedule it more often. We bring Tony back on here and have him get his book out so he can tell us some ghost stories.
There you go.
Show some more pictures.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's the only one I got, man.
I hope so. We don't need to see you on a pole.
I mean, I got one. My brother, hey, she done the same thing. My brother, look, I don't dance on poles, man. I'm too big. I get them pillars.
You just get $2 bills, don't you, to give to the one that's dancing on the pole.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'd be the one to walk up there and throw a handful of pennies at him. There's $1 for you.
I kind of prefer the method. I don't really throw out, pass out bills. I like throwing, rolls of quarters. It's like shooting ducks.
Oh,
well, I was at a store the other day, and the girl gave me the guy gave me a $2 bill, and I said, "Man, I ain't had one of these since I've been to the strip club." My fiance said, "What?" I said, "What? Why did they give $2 bills at the strip club for?" I said, "You give a 20. When you give a 20, they'll give you 2s back, so the women could get more money."
Yep.
Yep.
They'll get you one way or the other, just like the government.
That's what they call an economic value. That's like a value bill, man.
Bill
the government
takes pennies.
Oh yeah, I go to the strip club. It's got little short people in there, man, because they're great for like extra furniture when you get done. But you just fold them up, and put it in your pocket. That's an economic value there. You stack them up, you got a bookshelf. Come on now. Don't get me wrong, I love them all, man. I love them all. That's why I give them $half instead of full dollars. I'll make them work for the other half.
David said, "Oh yeah, they don't like it when you pay with Monopoly money either."
I prefer that midget ones, man.
Oh, you bring out the fake money. It's got Clinton on the front of it, make them wonder where you got it from.
You said you preferred the midgets.
Yeah, I like the midget strippers, man. They give you lap dances and chocolate.
Yeah, and they only charge you half price.
She laughed on that one.
That's like a fat kid chasing the donut. That's a Happy Meal, 2 for $1 on our shop, man.
Oh Lord!
But y'all take care. It's been a blast.
Oh yeah.
We get together more often and do this, and we let Tony get some more of his pictures out that he can find of some ghost stories, and I'll download them on here, and we share them while we talking to people and let them tell the stories about it. And if you, Bill, you and Ryan got more pictures.
Yep.
With David and Jim, we share them and tell where they'll come from. Because, like I said, we got some stuff that we like to show. But when we do this like this right here, I want to be about other people instead of this our team. I like to be about other teams. And
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, and get other people's names recognized and bring us all in together. And
oh yeah.
Be one big family.
Maybe how we get David in here.
Oh yeah, if we can get him to quit using his thumbs, he might be able to use them buttons the right way.
Yep. But I'm gonna end the live right now. But if y'all want to stay on here for a minute after I end the live, we can for a minute. And but everybody, tune in with us. Let us know if you want to be on the show. We gonna start a new show up, and let us know what you got. And let us know the history behind it. We talk to y'all later. Jimmy from Outlaw.
Ryan from Straight Paranormal.
Bill from Straight Paranormal.
Tony's just a creepy fat dude.
That's why we love